Hello? Hello. Everybody, happy Thursday evening. Tonight, we fly on VATSIM. We're Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, and we're taking out the iniBuilds, the Airbus A340. First time flying this gadget. Brilliant! And we're going to do it on the network, as we shall depart out of Boston, also known as Boston, you know, from South Dublin, but Boston over to Toronto. We're going to Canada, once again, to restock with maple syrup. Heck yeah. And, well, looking forward to this one. We do have some coverage. Boston Ground is active. We have Tower and also Approach. Massive shout out to the Boston Virtual ARTCC. A great bunch of lads for staffing up the airwaves. And, yeah, airwaves. And we'll see what the crack is when we get into Canada, Right? Hope you're keeping well. We were busy today, you know, flying the Aerostar earlier on with On Air, and we're back now with this behemoth of a machine. 4 engines, right? So let's see if we can Airbus it, and it should be a lot of fun. There's all sorts happening now, look, and we do have groups of peoples flying along with us, which I'm looking forward to. Now, it says the A340 literally just got an update. What time did that come out at? Because I checked this about 15 minutes ago. Ah, no! Jeez! Wait. Do we fly it? I hope it's updated. If it's not, I'm kind of shagged. Oh, wait now. Hang on. If that's the update, that's in the Marketplace Manager, right? So hang on. If I apply all sorts of, you know, wizardry and science, and I check my I&I Manager, right, hang on. We'll do this briefly, don't you worry. My dual planes, and we're on what version? Doop you divil you. Right, we're grand. We're on the latest download. Fantastic news. Saw that and I got it right. Anyway, we have a good few folks flying along with us tonight. If it's your first time jumping on with VATSIM, have a listen, right? If you've any questions, jump into the chat with the lads. They'll be able to steer you right. They have real world, they have VATSIM, and they have a lot of experienced controllers and pilots there in the chat as well, which is great to see. Also, recommendation from our chairman from Dougal. He's put me on to, is it Caton? Or yeah, it's Caton Deshay, I believe his name, YouTuber, and he has a lot of very interesting content when it comes to VATSIM. So we've done all our VATSIM courses, how to do the speaking and all of this. Where Clayton, they're working very much on the procedures of, you know, what to do, how to do, when to do. So there is a link. I'll share it with you here now in a little bit when we get flying. But I had a look at some of his videos. Yeah, it's very well thought out, and definitely going to be able to help a lot of folks with their VATSIM flying. So to get us started off this evening, as I said, we're on the ground here at Boston, and our flight plan for today, we're going to be cruising at flight level 360, 36,000 feet, because we're heading west. And with the weather in Boston, pretty much what we thought. The cloud is on the way out, and it should start getting nice and lovely as we head towards Canada. We are expecting a divil of a headwind. We'll have to wait and see. But listen, fingers crossed, it could be grand. How are y'all keeping? Are you as well? You're looking well. It's Thursday. It's like the Christmas Eve, albeit the weekend. Thursdays, they're highly brilliant, you know. So, yes, I'm looking forward to this flight. Mainly, I want to be, you know, stress myself to the nines because I haven't flown this machine properly yet. So let's see what happens, do you know. But who's here, look, as we find some buttons to press, and Obi Janie then. I pressed the wrong button, but sure, listen, this works just as well. Who's here, look? CP65, welcome aboard. Upside Down from Mrs. TBHI, welcome aboard. North Coast Mike, good evening. Crafty Tigers is here. Mac Vision, welcome. Digital Merc, good to see you, man. Hope all is well. Retriever Neil, welcome. Spitfire RAF 100 is here in the chat. You're right, though. I didn't even have to say it. You know what I was thinking. But anyway, good to see you. Martin K is here. Toto, good evening. Eamon 1973, welcome in, buddy. Yeah, we have the updated version. A Crotty is here. APU Inspector, good to see you guys. Rick Engineer Guy, I'm downloading Windows 11 25H2. 24H2 shagged the thing for everyone, right? So we'll have to wait and see. Fingers crossed. Hope the A340 treat me well. So do I, Mark. So do I. Mech Manser, thank you very much for 29 months. The man is a legend. Thank you very much indeed. Soaring AJ. AJH man, hope you're well. Dougal McTavish, the chairman, has rumbled in. I pressed the wrong bit of music for Dougal. It was supposed to be, you know, I can't play them both at the same time, it'll just sound weird. But right, we'll get to it now. Dougal, hope you're well, buddy. Malky is here, good evening. Victorious is in the house. Schutz, you're very welcome back. Voyager 1 Ham Tangerine, welcome aboard. Good to see you, buddy. 98 Vulcan, a very good day to you. Medic 24 Life, how are you now, you mad lads? Hanging on in there, you know, just about fair to middling, but hope you're well. Hermit Something is here. Good afternoon to Boston. Hope you're well, buddy. Creo, you're very welcome. Hello to Mayo. Retriever Neil, thank you for 5 in a row. The man is a legend. Many legends. Apache, welcome back. The Impossible Face, Jesus, he says, I was almost late. I was too busy watching Grizz horse it into Helsinki. Brilliant, brilliant. Naughty Gnome, good to see you. Rambog Mord, oh my, time flies. 36 months, buddy. Thank you very, very much indeed. Think back now, you know, 37 months ago. Wasn't life a lot more straightforward and easier? You had less to worry about. Right? Brilliant. Photos by Kev, good evening. Filthy is here. PH Roy, a very good evening. Hope you're well. Viper Strike is in the house. Catch the Maple Leafs play ice hockey. Ooh. Muttley, welcome aboard. Canada, I've never been. I'm mad to go to Canada, you know. It's a bit like Ireland, only bigger. You know, we built it larger than what we had in Ireland, you know. And yeah, brilliant. Right. Is Flight Sim 24 worth it as opposed to 2020? It depends what your type of flying is, but overall, Jesus. Medic 24 Live pressed a button and scared the Jesus out of all of us. Hang on a second. It depends on what you want to do. I'm liking 24 for pretty much everything now. And, you know, pretty much everything now. I haven't touched 20 in a little while. Medic 24 Live gifting 10 gifted tier 1 subs to the community on Twitch. The man is a madman and a legend. Thank you very, very much indeed. Really do appreciate that support. And it keeps me looking young and fresh and, you know, up to date. You know, I'm cool, I'm hip, I'm worth it. Right, that's what it does. But anyway, thank you very much indeed. Clayton's videos are excellent indeed. Mr. 90, hello. Heisenberg, good to see you, buddy. Hope you're well. Where's this now? I might be getting a cold. It could also be allergies. They could be cold allergies, right? Have a Lemsip CP. Sort you right out. Friday here. Oh, it's Friday already, 98 Vulcan. Stick Figure, good to see you, buddy. Hope you're well. Muttley, I just did Istanbul to Rome in the A340. It's great now that the wing Airbus works well. Jesus, there's something more happening things. English is lost. We can't speak English anymore. What's going on here, look? Bloody hell. Sumner. Jesus. Sumner is here. I'm thinking early grave, but hell of a smile on my face. Wait, Kev, what did you do now? Microsoft shags all software, says Spitfire. Microsoft shagging software since 1982? 3? 4? Yes, that's what they do. Look, more things happened. Yeah.
We're going the wrong way.
We're not going anyway at the minute. Medic 24 Life, he said, Divil, here's 20 more. 20! That's a total of 30 gifted tier 1 subs. The man is mad. He's now, look, he's tied with iniBuilds for gifted subs. Look, bloody hell. Medic 24 Life, thank you very, very much indeed. And also,
you're going a bit mad there.
Whoa now. You know, also, if you press the button by accident and it was refreshing, it's one of life's lessons, right? There's no refunds. You can shag right off. Lads, if you got a tier 1 sub with thanks to Medic 24 Life, he's given 30 of them, do be sure to say thank you. Do be sure to say thank you. Behind me, what's behind me, Kev? You're scaring me. Right, oh, this one. Right. We just happen to be flying in some of the most professional airspace available on VATSIM from the top-down coverage from ATC, from the Boston Virtual ARTCC. We're flying an aircraft we haven't flown before. What could possibly go wrong? Brilliant! Yeah, that's the spirit. Gotcha now, Kev. Yes, we understand each other. Brilliant. Just will be brilliant. Idle Cutoff, good evening. Velo, good evening. Hope you're well, lads. Where's this now? Pieman Jim. welcome in from the tune. Drummer is here, good to see you. Hope you're well. Where's this now? The Impossible Face has been using 24 for the week now, and the only thing I miss is me PMDG stuff. Yes. Medic24 Live, you're an absolute mad person. Thank you very, very much indeed. Unbelievable support. Jesus. Did you just see what he did? Stu Snape is here, 25 streams in a row. Good evening, Stu. Hope you're well. Old Veteran 965, good to see you, Scott. Your designated crawler. Brilliant. Brilliant. Richie Evans, good to see you. Buttons. Bags is here. Thank you very much for your 6 months Prime subscription. Cheers, buddy. Appreciate you, man. Commander Snow is here. That's the song. That's the ticket right there. Sometimes people to have serious grown-up conversations with me and I zone out and just this plays in me head.
But baby, I don't work down there anymore.
And then at the end of the conversation, so you'll do that on Saturday. Wait, what? Right. Don't tell me I'm the only one who does that. We have this great ability to kind of zone out when we're getting in trouble or being given a list of things to do. Usually from our significant other half. And we just stand there. There's things happening. Grizzle! We've just been raided, man, by Grizzle.
Come on now, mama.
As he flew into Helsinki. Was it Helsinki? Your ears must be bleeding. The lads are only talking about you. Welcome in, lads. Hope you had an awesome stream. You're about to witness a Muppet being an idiot flying in a plane he doesn't understand. Right? Hello there. It's going to be grand. It's going to be grand, right? I've great faith in your confidence, you know, and we'll see how we get on. I saw Alicia Cuthbert and I had to raid. There's a sentence that could be literally taken many different directions, Grizzle. I mean, you know, right? Do you know? But like, if she were a president, she'd be Abraham Lincoln. Yeah, right. She'd give a dog a bone. But, you know, moving on abruptly before I'm thrown out of my own house. Muse Fan is here, walks in the door, works in the door. Muse, it's good to see you, man. Yous mad jokes, yous. Hope you're well. Formula Fan, good to see you. Marv, there is a Belfast good approach to do. Is there a good approach into Belfast? Yeah, there is, I think there is. Usually there is. Yes, depends on the weather, of course. Damn, I'm good is here. Good to see you. It's an Airbus, Murph. Fly one, you've flown them all. But you think that. But you know. Rick, thank you very much indeed for continuing your sub. Can we have a little bit of Irish music today? What do you think I am? Some sort of an Irish person, you know? Be Garaby Concha, you know? You can't see it right now, but under the table, I'm Irish dancing. Me legs are just a blur. Oh yeah, that's what happens. But anyway, where are we at now, look? Sea Smell, welcome aboard. All the raiders, look. Ramiz is here. Good to see you, guys. Minecraft Slayer, good to see you. Ninja Labs, welcome aboard. Dresh Riley, good to see you. Dresh, hope you're well. Zang, right? Wayne's World, if you haven't watched Wayne's World, there's something wrong with you, lad.
Sleepy, nighty, snoozy, snooze.
There's something wrong with you if you haven't watched Wayne's World. It's very important you watch him. You know, keep your hands off. Right, we're all fighting over Alicia Cuthbert. Where's this now? Unspeakable. Ramens, right? Right. I thought it was only to me. Right. Anyway, filthy indeed. Is it too early for Fairy Tale of New York? Oh, Jesus, yeah. Rip Johnny is here. Good to see you, Rip. Hope all is well. Dunk Storman. Am I wearing the step shoes? I was born with the step shoes, yes. In order to get your Irish passport, you have to Irish dance whilst drinking 3 pints of Guinness with one hand, without taking a breath. If you pass that, sorted, you know. Murph, the new version of the River Dance. Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
Is there beer? There's always beer. Irish dancing in Crocs. Yeah, that's the spirit. Right, hang on, we're nearly there, look. These intros, they should only take a minute. Dazza T. Arab is here with his good eye. Good to see you, Dazza. Good to see. Brilliant. Welcome in, Dazza. Hope you're well. Kubi's here. Commander Balosh, welcome in. Sergeant Sausages. Hello. The sausages in the house. It's a total sausage fest. Kubi, you're very welcome, buddy. Black Sheep Gene. The next Boeing airplane needs to be called the Stalker. Kind of rolls off your tongue, he says. A Boeing 797, the Stalker. Jesus. Mr. TPHI, you're very welcome aboard, buddy. Hope you're well. JP is here. Icarus, how are you, man? Dave Cleary, a legend, Dave. Welcome in, Dave. Let me see. Monty is in the house. Newfoundland is here. Ryan, unknown. Sold the Xbox. I'm waiting for the PS5. Ooh, interesting. Dwayne is in the house. Full staffing out of Boston. Yous are absolutely brilliant. My thanks to the Boston virtual lads. A great bunch of lads. Robert Harrison, good to see you. Minecraft is back. Good to see you, buddy. Conrad is here. Welcome in. Now my wife doesn't have to find a babysitter to watch me for the next couple of hours, says Conrad. Yes. Supervised supervision. Yes, that's what we do. Marcus is here. Hello from Germany. Guten Abend, my friend. Hello from Ireland. Tipperary. It's terribly wet and cold, but you're very welcome. Our Marchie is here. Welcome in, Marchie. You're looking well. You're all looking absolutely gorgeous. Shiny Shoe is here. Welcome aboard. Easy now, chaps. Indeed. Right, now, will we? Yes, Murph, we will. I'm all nervous about this. Is going to be, I haven't flown this thing yet. Be grand. All they can do is give out to me, publicly shame me, and I'll run off crying. Right, now, over here, look. Poof. Look at the weather turning already. Hang on. You might hear a tiny... right, and that transition cost a fortune. Right, anyway. If you listen carefully, it sounds just like a Skoda. Right, now, let me see. Has anyone tried your controls in 24 yet? Your controls? A little bit, yes. They're not actually working too bad, Medic. Some aircraft, they don't work at all, but some, they're not too bad, buddy. Right, let's have a look over here, and well, let's figure out what it is we're doing. Let me see. Jennings says, do I use reshade? Yes, sir, I do. That is the default sim we're looking at, and when I press a button, that's reshade. It kind of, tweaks it a bit. But anyway, we'll do one of these. In our beautiful new FireFly Air livery for the Airbus A340. Cornwolf is an absolute ledge. Doesn't it look all terribly nice and fancy and stuff? Yes, it does. It's so beautiful. It looks very nice. So we're on the ground here at Boston. We're over at the FedEx ramp, over at the cargo ramp. And we'll jump inside here into our flight deck and, well, let's catch ourselves up. So IRSs are aligning. We'll go ahead now and turn on the fuel pumps. And I'll just give a quick rundown of what I've done thus far, right? If I was them, yeah, right, turn those on. Right, now, so IRS are aligned. Come on down here. Auto throttle systems in op. In op systems auto throttle. Now, is that something I need to be worried about? Reset. Now imagine just saying it's in op because, well, I haven't turned it on yet. Why would it come up in op systems? It'll be fine once the IRS aligns. The IRS is aligned. This could be interesting. Right, let's have a quick look at our flight plan. So we're going to be blasting off out of Boston. While we're here, let's go ahead and dial in the ATIS. 1350, I believe. 1350, go ahead and dial this guy in. And turn on the outspeaker.
Runway 4 left. ILS runway 4 right.
Hey Jack, good to see you. Caleb, good to see you.
Runway 4
Limbix,
right.
good to see you.
Runway 33 right is approved for turnoff after landing. All aircraft retake all hold short instructions and assigned altitudes. Numerous construction cranes in Boston area and in vicinity of Logan Airport. Notice to airmen runway 927 closed. Call for push on all positions except our ramp. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Juliet.
Juliet.
Boston
right.
Logan.
Get him out of there. So we have the ATIS. 1219er, and then it's going to be 1288. 1288. So we get our frequency set up so we know what we're doing. And we're on frequency with the ground controller now, and we'll see what the crack is. Yeah, it should be grand. We'll see what happens. Look, it'll be fine. Right, so we've already received some ACAR clearance. So we have FireFly 235, departure out of Boston, destination Toronto, routing through the HYLND7 departure from runway 04 right, HYLND, then Cambridge, all the way across. Altitude is going to be flight level 360, squawk 1456 that we can dial in. 1456. And if we zoom this little fella in, we'll go to auto, and we should be on standby. 1456. Remarks cleared. HYLND7 departure. Climb via the SID. Expect 360 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency on 1330. Advise ATIS and location. Contact 1219er for push. Brilliant. So we need to look for a push. So that's all grand. We're going to go ahead and have a quick look at Navigraph. Like that. Right, Navigraph. So we're down here over at FedEx. We're on parking 10 on the FedEx ramp, right? And hide this gadget. We're going to be taxiing to 04 right. So we're expecting probably Kilo and then Bravo, right? That's our plan. On departure, we've already looked into the SID. The HYLND7 is going to be blasting off, climb at a heading of 035 until we get to 520 feet. Then we go direct to Nahant, or Nant rather, then on track 091 and cross Herbie at or above 4,000. 5,000 is our top climb here.
Boston ground.
So we'll see how we get on, right?
Afternoon, FireFly 301 with information Juliet, stand Alpha 2 ready for push and start, please.
Ooh.
FireFly 301 Boston ground, good evening. Push back into the ramp areas at your discretion. Advise at spot 7, ready for taxi.
Advise, spot 7 ready for taxi for FireFly 301.
And then we're pretty much up and out of it, right? So, with that said, I do believe that me planning is okay, right? Reset our barrow, make sure that's correct. Initial altitude, we'll dial that in. It's going to be 5,000. Speed, we'll dial in ourselves directly. Let's give us 200. This is not the fastest machine in the world. Terrain is off, parking brake is on, electrical external power, that's what we want. So we're going to talk to our APU. Go ahead and get the master switch.
Canada 773 type A321, stand Bravo 6.
Start her up.
On board, requesting.
Now I've loaded the aircraft using the tablet here as well, so
Canada 773
it'll sync with
Boston ground,
SimBrief.
good evening. Push back into the ramp areas at your discretion. Advise at spot 7, ready for taxi.
Now what does it mean, advise at spot 7?
Spot 7, Air Canada 773.
What does it mean by that? Advise at spot 7. Here's a guy who should have looked at charts. Let me see. So they're over the alphas, look. So they're saying spot 7. Huh. Let's have a look. Let me see now. This spot 7 business. Anyone know what they're talking about there? No, they're kilos. Here's alpha. Charts 10.9, spots on Navigraph. Charts 10.9. Well, I'm on 10.9B, look. Man yourself. 10.9B. Let's open up this briefly. Taxi 10.9B.
Ground, good day. FireFly 266, gate Bravo 18, ready for push and start.
So he's saying zone
FireFly
7.
266 Boston ground, good evening. Push back onto Echoes approved. Advise ready for taxi.
Push back onto Echo approved and advice ready. FireFly 266.
Right, we're over here somewhere.
Boston ground, good evening, Air Canada 757.
It's all happening now, isn't it? They're the triangle symbols.
Juliet, request push and start.
Dwayne, yeah, spot 7 only for Terminal
Boston
A.
ground, good evening. Push back into the ramp areas at your discretion. Advise at spot 7, ready
Right,
for
let's have a
taxi.
quick look here at APU.
Push at my discretion and
Flap open, EGG is looking good. APU generator, go ahead and get the bleeds. APU bleeds coming on. We'll now disengage from our external power. Fuel and planning is grand. We're going to go into our ground equipment. We shall remove the chocks, remove the GPU. Parking brake is indeed set.
Either one of them, sorry. Say again.
We have our pushback didgeridoo here. And a bit of dirt and a bit of weathering now here, lads, to the aircraft, right? Make it look all nice, fab and groovy. Oh, yeah.
Boston FireFly 972, that's Charlie 32 with information Juliet, request push and start.
Oh, heck yeah.
FireFly 972,
Carlo, good to
Boston
see you.
ground, good evening. Push back onto Alpha's approved. Advise ready for taxi.
Right, flight directors.
Device when ready, FireFly 972.
Flight directors.
And who else was calling?
Old money.
looking for taxi.
Looking good here.
Echo India, Juliet, Bravo, Foxtrot, runway 4 right, taxi
Looking
via
good
Bravo,
there.
hold short of Juliet.
Bravo, hold short of Juliet.
We're looking good there as well. Sweet. Taxiing large airports can be very confusing to the uninitiated.
Good afternoon, FireFly 702 on Bravo 16, request push and start with information Juliet.
FireFly 702, Boston ground, good evening. Push back
going to
onto
be mad
Echoes
busy with us
approved.
here.
Be advised, you've got company A319 pushing off your right wing.
Nice ATC, yes.
Push and start to Echo, and we'll have a look on my neighbor on the right side, FireFly 700.
Boston Ground,
FireFly 322 heavy with information.
Shut up, Murph. You were talking over Dougal.
I'm looking for push and start, please.
FireFly 322 heavy, Boston Ground, good evening. Push back into the ramp areas at your discretion. Advise this frequency ready for taxi.
My discretion, this frequency 322.
Boston Ground, FireFly 235 heavy, information Juliet. Over at the cargo parking area 10, request push and start.
FireFly 235 heavy, Boston Ground, good evening. Push back on to Kilo is approved. Advise ready for taxi.
Push back onto Kilo, will advise when ready for taxi. FireFly 235. Alright. Right, so Kilo, straight behind us to be, that's fairly grand, isn't it? So we're going to push directly onto Kilo. Right. Lovely hurdling. Right. Oh, Jesus, where's my tablet gone? Who opened the window? Close that shagging thing, will you? It's not the warm in. Good turnout. Really is, J-Foot. Yeah, it's pretty cool, man. Right, let me see. Attached chocks. That should be all grand. Toggle that. Now, why won't that fella shag off? Close all the doors. Shouldn't that lad be gone? Why are me stairs still connected? Toggle ramp. There she be. Okay, so we're going on to Kilo, which is right behind us. This should be fun. I have to taxi this myself. Oh, jeez. All right, it'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Hold the big switch, good buddy.
Jesus, not Box, no, good to see you. Welcome in, Raiders. Ah, no. Quick, start chewing on the microphone and breathing heavily. You're very welcome in, lads. Happy Thursday. You're about to witness a Muppet do Egypt things. Ah, brilliant. Right. Welcome in, my dudes. Right, turn that on there now, hi. And let me see, beacon light comes on. APU is already running. That's all looking grand. And sure, if it isn't, we'll blame someone else. Push back. Let's be having you. After pushback started. Welcome in, lads. Thank you very much indeed for the raid. Hope you're well, man. Where is this now?
Allow myself to introduce
Myself.
myself.
What else do we need to do here now as we push? So we need to spin around to the right. You know. Look out the window there. How are we looking? This is going to be hilarious. Is it trying to push us yet? No. It is.
Boston Ground.
We've 4 engines to start.
301 at spot 7, ready for taxi.
Ignition armed.
FireFly 301.
Right, where are you taking us, Chief?
Stand by. Burst pushing back there onto Kilo, and then once he gets moving, you'll be following him.
Basically, Murph, would you hurry up?
Hold short for the pushing back plane and then be following him.
Pushing back plane! The Muppet is trying to push back. Will you watch what he's doing? Let's see what happens, look. Hey, Hassan is here. Good to see you. Mr. Godfrey, welcome aboard. Boxno, hope you're well, buddy. Thank you very much indeed for the raid. This is terrible. Look at the state of this.
Boston Ground, FireFly 872 on Bravo 6. Information Juliet, request pushback and engine start.
FireFly 872 Boston Ground, good evening.
How
Push
many
back
engines
into
can we
the ramp
start at the
areas
same
at your
time with this?
discretion. Advise ready for taxi at spot 7 and join the Congo line.
It's a conga line. Yes, brilliant.
Pushback engine start into the ramp area at my discretion and call when ready at spot 7. FireFly 872.
Do. It's massive and it's gorgeous. It's a bit like yourself, Joey. Hope you're well, buddy. Food delivery just arrived.
773.
What did you get?
Let's see. You'll follow the Air Canada A321.
Jesus, Murphy, you've actually made this look kind of half all right,
Air
look.
Canada A321 from our left-hand side. Air Canada 773.
Right, stop her there, Juliet. Ah, Jesus, look at the state of this.
322 on the Congo ramp, ready for taxi, please.
Engine 4 coming up. We'll be sitting here now for the minute.
FireFly 322 heavy, runway 4
You got a spice
right,
bag.
taxi via Lima, Bravo, hold short of taxiway Juliet.
Runway turn off lights, let's be having you. Wing, logo light, taxi light coming on, seatbelts all on auto. Heavy bleed is still on, waiting on engine 4 to come up. Engines are quiet on this machine, aren't they? Settings, audio settings. Internal engine, get up the hill. Yes. Master volume. Get up the hill. Alright. Let's see what happens here. Jesus, there's a queue of people behind me.
266, ready for a taxi with Juliet.
There's no one taxiing until we're finished. Let me see. Engines 16 and 17.
Firefly 266, runway 4 right, taxi via
That's
Echo
seen, yeah.
Bravo, hold short of Juliet.
Taxi Echo Bravo, hold short of Juliet, runway 4 right, Firefly 266.
Ground Air Canada.
So 20% is available, right? Gotcha. What was it? Flaps 1?
57, Roger. Just stand by there behind the 737 MAX.
And the sounds. Flying Dylan, good to see you, buddy.
And Firefly 702 off stand B60.
You can do two at the same time, brilliant.
Firefly 702, runway 4 right. Taxi via Echo Bravo, hold short of Juliet.
Alright, we're getting there, lads.
Taxi to runway 04 right, via Echo Bravo and hold short Juliet, Firefly 702.
Davey Spill on over.
Firefly 972, and Charlie 32, ready for taxi.
Firefly 972, runway 4 right, taxi via Alpha Charlie Bravo,
Flight controls
hold
are good.
short of taxiway.
Engine
Echo.
1 is alive, 2 is coming up.
Runway 4 right, taxi Alpha Charlie Bravo, hold short of Echo, Firefly 972.
Weather machine doing weather things. I'd say we're okay, lads. I'd say we're okay. Yeah, I'd say we're okay. Constraints we want on. What's the ticket here? 10?
Firefly 266, holding short of Juliet. You can monitor tower 128.8 and have a great flight to Toronto.
Alright.
Short of Juliet, monitor tower 1.
Okay, 1-4 are alive. Ignition normal.
128.8, Firefly 266.
APU bleed. Good luck to you. APU, good luck to you. And let's see what happens here. So we're on Kilo. And Firefly 235 ready for taxi.
Firefly 702, holding short of Juliet. You can monitor tower 128.8 and enjoy your flight to Toronto.
Toronto.
Monitor to tower on 128.800 for Firefly 702. Have a good one.
Firefly 235, heavy, runway 4 right, taxi via Kilo, hold short of Bravo.
Runway 04 right, taxi Kilo, hold short Bravo, Firefly 235. Go down a smidgen, Murph. That's all we can do. Right, let me see. Off the brakes. Small bit of power. Easy now. Left, right, befores. Standing behind, holding the coffee. Let's see what happens. Oh, yeah. We believe in me. Oh, brilliant. Ah, great. But Jesus, look at the owl, you know. What's that called? Visual effects vorticey thing, you know. Jesus, watch your speed, Murphy. Watch your speed. Don't be gallivanting now, right? Right, Kilo and hold short of Bravo. So we're just going to kind of hang loose up here, look, because we got a machine on our left-hand side. Bloody hell, it looks like the Spanish Armada are coming in. Didn't they get the memo? Easy now. Take your time. Purple Kona, good to see you, buddy. Thank you very much indeed. 48 months, man. Cheers. Now we're holding short of Bravo.
Firefly 972, continue on Bravo, holding short of Juliet. You can monitor tower 128.8 and we'll have a good flight.
Alright.
Continue on Bravo, hold short Juliet and over to tower 128.8 for Firefly 972. Bye-bye.
We got a good few planes, haven't we? Can I get that livery on the Max? Yes, you can. Now, is he talking to that guy over there? I think he is. Yes, he is. He's moving. So we're going to let him go ahead of us. We're just going to take our time here to hold short of the Bravo. Yeah. Well, actually, he's in. Ah, look at him in his little Archer. Get in there, you devil, you. Yes. Beautiful. The man has a massive wallet. The landing phase in Boston, I'd say. Oh, jeez, look at the wind. There's crosswinds on takeoff. Nothing to be worried about at all. There's a good queue of lads here, look. Now, I'm holding short of Bravo, so, do we give him a ping? There's a little gap we can jump out ahead of that jet, look. Doodly-doo-doo. This is deadly looking. Just look at the big container ship. Jesus.
Boston ground, FireFly 872 approaching spot 7.
FireFly 872, runway 4 right, taxi via Bravo, actually Kilo, hold short of Bravo.
Easy now.
Can you repeat that please, FireFly 872?
FireFly 872, no problem. Runway 4 right, taxi via Kilo, hold short of taxiway Bravo.
So tight, Merv.
Taxi via Kilo, hold short Bravo. 872.
Oh, I have enough fuel. You know.
Good afternoon, Boston ground, FireFly 003 requesting pushback.
There's enough flight, lads, isn't it?
FireFly 003, Boston ground, good afternoon. Pushback on Alpha is approved, advised, ready for taxi.
Let's see what happens.
Pushback on Alpha approved, advised and ready for taxi.
FireFly 322, heavy, continue following that citation 750 in front of you, holding short on Bravo, and then hold short of taxiway Juliet.
Follow the citation ahead, hold short Juliet, FireFly 322 heavy.
Hello. Do I follow him? Andre, thank you very much indeed for subscribing. Welcome in, man. I've all my reserves burned up in this taxi. Yeah, fuel should be good, it's mainly downhill. I like your optimism. Stop! There's a fella gone airborne, brilliant. Beautiful. Look at the baby citation, yeah. Don't be intimidated. You know, it's cold. That is intimidated, rather. Intimidated. We invent words here, lads. That's what we do. Yeah. Yeah.
FireFly 235, heavy. Pass behind the company 777 on to Bravo and hold short of taxiway Juliet.
Taxi behind the company 777 heavy onto Bravo and we'll hold short of Juliet for FireFly 235. So we need to hold short of Juliet. Where's Juliet?
Citation Echo India Juliet Bravo Foxtrot, holding short of Juliet, monitor tower 128.8 and have a good flight.
Holding short of Juliet, tower 128 for down Echo India Juliet Bravo Foxtrot, good day.
Is Juliet just down the bottom there, is it? I think it is. Come on, will you? Time is money! Up the hard, up the devil you. I don't have the frigate, the VMR stuff isn't working.
322 heavy, holding short of Juliet, monitor tower 128.8 and enjoy your flight to Canada, eh?
Canada,
holding
eh?
short of Juliet, monitor tower 28.8.
Heck yeah, buddy.
22. Thank you very much for your ATC. See ya.
ATC is legendary in Boston. The lads are excellent.
FireFly 301, following the company A340, turn right onto Bravo, hold short of Juliet.
Oh, Jesus!
Following the company A340, turn right onto Bravo, hold short Juliet for FireFly 301.
It's a total gridlock, lads. It is Boston, yeah, it's a total gridlock. Is now. So we do these flights each and every Thursday, lads. The lads completed the European series, now we're on the US series. Next week we're flying Toronto into JFK. What? Yeah, it's going to happen.
FireFly 301, squawk mode Charlie for me, please. Air Canada 773, squawk mode Charlie for me, please. Air Canada 757, squawk mode Charlie for me, please.
Turn it all on, lads. Squawk mode to be Charlie out of it.
I've got everyone now except FireFly 301.
Uh-oh. Squawk mode Charlie, quick. Your safety is our priority. Brilliant. Imagine then I crash into Dougal.
FireFly 235 heavy.
Willie, good to see you, buddy.
Holding short of Juliet, monitor tower 128.8 and enjoy your flight to the Maple Leaf.
Was that for me? Did you say 235 there? I was too busy saying hi to Willie. What a muppet, Murphy. Over the tower, 1288 for FireFly 235. Thank you so very much indeed for your coverage, eh? 128.8, in you go, you big Jesse, and we're holding short of Juliet. Now, Boston approach will be 133 after him.
Juliet Bravo Foxtrot, expedite.
Expedite Echo Bravo Foxtrot.
FireFly 702, contact departure, good day.
Ooh, it's all happening now, lads.
Contact departure FireFly 702, good day.
Boston Tower, Firefly 235 Heavy, holding short Juliet, taxiing for 04 right.
Roger.
Sit tight and say nothing, Murphy. Beepage, which basically means... Diddly 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 diddly.
Firefly 235 Heavy, Boston Tower, cross the 4 left approach.
Cross the 4 left approach for Firefly 235 Heavy. Easy now. I got an interesting ping there. I need to go back and ask the lads on that. Again, my thinking is, right, my clearance limit was to hold short Juliet. So yeah, I don't know. They were just, basically the ping I'm getting is, shut up Murphy, will you? We told you to monitor the frequency, not to shag and start talking. You know what I mean? But I haven't been given a clearance limit. Well, I was given a clearance limit. Was there any reason for a large plane to have 5 engines? Maybe. He did say monitor. No, I know that. Maybe I was overthinking it by giving him a shout to say, hey, by the way, I'm here too. Like, does that come across as just useless, not needed? No, tag off! Does that just...
972 wind 350
does that come across to them as just useless information? Because they know where I am. Do you get me?
Runway 4 right, clear for takeoff, FireFly 972.
Probably. Thinking back now, yes, most definitely. Anyway. You learn something on every flight. Monitor means they'll call you, you don't call us. Okay, gotcha. That's okay. It's good that they're able to give you that information though. As in, like, do you know what I mean? It'd be worse if a controller said, I told you to monitor and look at, you know, state of your face. Right? At least they're able to tell you in a message, hey, this is what we told you to do. We let you EU folks off the hook a bit. Yeah, I was thinking that, Drummer, yeah. Jesus.
Firefly 235 Heavy, pull up closer to the aircraft ahead, please.
Wilco, Firefly 235. Oh, jeez, I'm getting in trouble and everything. Brilliant. Hang on, I'll move up the road there now. I should really say, Boston Tower, do you not know how expensive the paintwork is on this plane?
I'm just gonna keep the area behind you clear.
I don't want the engines of that 777 wrecking me friggin' paint, do you know? Monitor means just listen, no need to let them know. Normally given if tower is busy, there's a queue for departures. Gotcha. Okay. Don't take the piss, Murphy. Don't be like sniffing the APU. We've bunched up, that's enough. I'll get in terrible trouble.
Oxford 1010, runway 4 left, good for touch and go.
Reporting midfield.
Loud noises.
Oxford 1010, runway 4 left, clear touch and go.
04 left, clear
take a rock in the windshield from the jet in front of you.
I will do another one and I will request a full stop terminate for 1010.
I'm sorry, is this one going to be the full stop?
Try to make it sit.
Roger, Oxford 1010. In that case, clear touch and go, and you can expect a full stop next time.
Clear 04 left, clear touch and go, expect a full stop terminate, then after Oxford 1010.
Firefly 972, contact departure, good day.
Contact
you got
departure,
delivery, you just pop it in the community folder. Yes. Haven't heard Wilco in quite some time. Murph, go into the naughty corner.
Juliet, Bravo, Foxtrot, runway 4 right, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, 4 right, echo, initial, Bravo, Foxtrot.
Firefly 301, Boston Tower, cross the 4 left approach.
Cross 4 left approach for Firefly 301.
Let's see what happens now. Thank you, Rib. Gibbo made all the fancy stuff. Do. They're departing from 4 right. So are they doing landings on 4 left and 4 right? Possibly. Sergeant Hostage, good to see you. The VA stuff is class. Yeah. No, like, that's the thing, like, any ATC coverage that you can get.
Echo India, Juliet Bravo Foxtrot, runway 4 right, clear for takeoff.
It's
runway 4 right, clear for takeoff, Echo India, Juliet Bravo Foxtrot.
Having to listen to what they're doing, you're going to learn from things, and you have to learn. And like, if something happens and you get, you know, given out to, or if something's said to you and you don't fully understand, try not to let it hit you too much. Take a minute or two, control your thoughts, and like try and figure stuff out after. You know what I mean? ETE, about an hour 45. We'll check what the wind is doing. Yeah, 4 right and 4 left. Okay. So that's why they want to keep here clear. You know what I mean? It's pretty cool though. It is pretty cool. Right, takeoff configuration. Takeoff configuration. Let us test the gadget. That doesn't want to work. Clear. STS. Recall.
Echo India, Juliet Bravo Foxtrot, contact departure, good day.
Departure, Echo India, Juliet Bravo Foxtrot, good day.
Pitch trim, not on pitch range. Aha! How do we fix this now? Flight controls. See, it's just about we check these things. Pitch trim should be 4.1 up, isn't it? Do. Pitch, just hang on. Pitch, hang on. It should be 4.1 up. I think. Takeoff config normal. Let's double check that. 4.7.
FireFly 322, heavy runway 4 right, line up and wait.
4 right, line up and wait, FireFly 322.
Alright, 4.7 up, now we're talking. Takeoff config test, press and hold. Normal. We'll just kind of ramble up. I'll be trying it out after I land in Dublin, says Rip. Nice. 8 to 10 minutes between takeoffs. That's just for spacing. Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? Guys, I hope we have enough fuel. We'd be grand, lads. We'd be grand. Right.
FireFly 322, heavy wind 340, advanced 6, gust 26, runway 4 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff 4 right, FireFly.
It's gusty. We hold short. I'm gonna watch a Dougal take off. Commander Snow, good to see you. Flashing me lights like a devil. There goes Dougal.
FireFly 2, correction, Air Canada 757, Boston Tower, cross the 4 left approach.
Boston Tower.
Cross the 4 left approach, Air Canada 757.
Cool. Sup? Dee. Right, so strobes auto for the minute. Wing lights are already on.
FireFly 322, heavy contact departure, good day.
Departure for 322, cheers, see you.
Hold the brakes for 3 seconds before rolling. Ooh.
When this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious shit.
You really are. Fair play to them for staffing it up though. Great bunch of lads. Yeah, I wonder what our rail performance is going to be like rotating out of this place. Unless the engines get up to speed. Roger.
Firefly 235 Heavy, runway 4 right, line up and wait.
Hello there.
Line up and wait, runway 4 right, Firefly 235 Heavy.
Air Canada 773 Boston Tower, cross 4 left approach.
Cross 4
Right.
left approach, Air Canada 773.
Light's clear. Left is clear.
Oxford 1010, the wind 350 at 16, gust 26, runway 4 left, clear to land.
Parallel runways.
Clear to land, Oxford 1010.
Easy now. The runway lights.
Firefly 235 Heavy, wind 350 at 16, gust 26, runway 4 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear takeoff, runway 04 right, Firefly 235. Okay, walking, talking, squawking, power coming in. To infinity. And we hope beside. Start the clock. Auto throttle will be armed. Let's go flying. We do have a takeoff inhibit.
Jesus.
SRS and runway. Airspeed live, the needle is moving. Don't shag it now, Murphy. Do not shag it now.
Dreamy, sleepy, nighty, snoozy, snooze.
120.
B1.
Rotate. Don't strike the tail. Yupsie daisy. Positive rate.
Oxford 1010, caution,
You're up.
vague turbulence. A heavy A340 just departed the parallel runway.
We look at for turbulence, Oxford 1010.
Easy now.
Firefly 235 Heavy, contact departure, good flight.
Over to departure for Firefly 235 Heavy, thanks. Oh, stutters. Okay, auto throttle speed. Departure, Firefly 235 Heavy, approaching 2,000 feet, climbing to 5,000 feet.
Firefly 235 Heavy, Boston departure, your radar contact, climb and maintain 14,000.
Climb and maintain 140, 14,000, Firefly 235. Oh, you divil yet. Laps in. Speed coming up. Very calm so far. Oh, the stutters are real. Jesus, look at that for the view. Look at the stunning state of Boston, look. Savage. Isn't that pretty? It's a very smooth machine, this, isn't it? He did say 1.4, yeah. 340, yeah. It's beautiful, isn't it? All right, ground spoilers. Good luck to you. We probably should have had the engine start in continuous mode, but sure, listen. Right, flaps are in. Let's have a quick look around here now. Overhead is looking good. Leave the lights on. CAS is clear. Coming up on 6,000. Next frequency is going to be approach, which we have. Boston Center 1347 is our next guy. 1347. Dial in our next frequency. Hello, young fella. All good, yeah?
Firefly 235 Heavy, contact Boston Center 134.7.
Over to departure 1347, Firefly 235, thanks.
When you are halfway on the downwind, let me know whether you would like a full stop or a touch and go.
I think now.
Airborne with the power of 4 hair dryers. Brilliant.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. So you need to tell me, would you like to do a full stop or a touch and go?
I would like to do a full stop.
Roger, November 7791 Papa, runway 34, clear to land.
Oh, look at the view.
November 7791 Papa, runway 34, clear to land.
Uh-oh.
Roger, good to land, runway 34.
Boston Center, FireFly 235, 10,000, climbing up to 14,000.
Ah, FireFly 235, Boston Center, g'day. Climb maintain, flight level 360.
Climb and maintain, flight level 360, FireFly 235. Thanks. They're so friendly and nice.
Antenna United 78, we got a flight plan.
360, up the hill we go. Speed over 10,000. Up the hill, lights off.
Boston Center, I'm doing a go around, that's okay. I messed up my approach.
Up the hill you go, Jemima.
7791 Papa, Roger, continue in the left. Yeah, you can make left close traffic then.
Oh, the starters in this thing. What the devil? We're in the clouds.
Roger, I'm turning left.
Look at the state of this, though. Oh, Jesus, if that wasn't a view now, look. Absolutely gorgeous, look.
United 78, thank you, that's received, squawk 3565.
It's the Irish accent, is it?
Squawk 3565 for United 78.
You can't stay across at us, in fairness. The Boston lads are sound.
Good afternoon, United 519, inbound Alex, flight level 380.
Do we like delivery, lads? Corn Wolf is a genius.
United 519, Boston Center, hello. Squawk, actually disregard, sorry, maintain flight level 380, direct Euro.
Apocalypse says, hey, I was your tower controller, great to see you flying in here. Oh, nice, dude, nice. Apocalypse, you've taught me something. And I always say, when I fly in VATSIM, I'm always learning something. And I've learned something today.
You, radar.
Thank you very much indeed, man.
Sorry, approximately 92 miles west of the Albany Airport. Descend and maintain flight level 240.
Look at the state of that.
Descend and maintain 240 for United 78.
Everyone knows Murph's voice.
Runway 34, clear to land.
Superb job, yeah. Superb job to all the Boston lads. Thank you very, very much indeed, lads. Look at the state of the views we have.
November 7791 Papa, runway 34, clear
and a stutter for good measure. Jesus.
Roger, clear to land, runway 34.
We're cloud surfing. Right, coming up on 14.4. Is my Terra system working? It is. Above or all? Let's see what happens. So after... Jesus, they're all on. Let's tie in now with...
Boston Center, good afternoon, FireFly 301, passing 10,000.
FireFly 301, Boston, hello, climb maintain flight level 360.
Look at the spacing they have us out of here. Look at that. Savage. Absolutely savage. So we're going to be on with these guys all the way up until we get over upstate New York here. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Jesus, the crowd of people going in. Now, I am watching. I have very high CPU usage. What's causing that there, Lila? Let's get in and have a look. That's why we're getting stutters, lads. It's the sim. It's just the simulator. Now, is there anything in the simulator causing all that? Fly the Mad Dog client. That's using up very... What are you doing? Shag off. Right. Maybe that'll help. Phoenix? Sure, we're not using Phoenix. Anything that's using up stuff in your background, we just don't want it, you know what I mean?
Boston Center, November 452, Charlie Echo.
Did I update the A340? Yes.
For a
Carnival, I did indeed, yes. Am I able to join on Flight Sim 2020? Grippy, so we're on VATSIM, but if... Yeah, of course, man. Right, 18,000 over to old money. Standard.
November 452, Charlie Echo, Roger, looking for negative flight following.
Negative, we would not want any flight following this.
November 452, Charlie Echo, Roger. In that case, maintain VFR at below 2,500.
Right, let's go, manage, get our speed in. Zimoni, thank you very much indeed for subscribing. Welcome aboard, buddy. Yeah, Apocalypse, please. Thank you very, very much. All the lads. It's so cool getting ATC coverage like this.
541.
It's brilliant.
November 2 check.
November 2 Charlie Echo, thank you. Correct. Runway 33, taxi via Delta and Sierra. Cross runway 6 at Sierra.
Now, let's have a look at this.
33 via Delta, Sierra, and we go cross runway 6 on Sierra. 2 check, thank you.
I have 4.
Boston Center, good afternoon. Southwest 2525 out of 14.5 for 17,000.
Southwest 2525, Boston Center, hello. Climb, maintain flight level 210, direct to Provy.
Now, can we not have this in nighttime mode?
Thanks for the help, 2525.
Boston Center, Delta 2017, flight level 370, 43 miles west of Syracuse.
Night mode off, night mode on.
Delta 2017, Boston Center, thank you. Radar contact, position is reported, maintain 370.
Isn't that absolutely friggin' gorgeous looking? Man, this A340, isn't it beautiful, lads? It's gorgeous, isn't it? Richard, thank you very much indeed. Chris Van Halen is here, welcome in. What are your thoughts on Live from Chicago 2025 happening Saturday? I'm not sure, Mac.
November 7791 Papa will actually vacate the runway, please, so vacate onto Mike.
Loads of room back here as well, isn't there? Is that a better kind of view to have? I think it is. There we go. Now we're looking grand.
Hello, Boston Center, United 351, cruising flight level 370 inbound Phoenix.
United 351, Boston Center, hello, radar contact, maintain 370.
So we're heading up to 360.
United
70, United 351.
All well
United
in the round.
Just for spacing, turn 20 degrees to the left, descend and maintain flight level 200.
Alright.
200 and 10 degrees to the left for United 78.
20 degrees left, please.
20 degrees left for United 78.
Thank you, Scandinavian 903, cross Cranker and maintain 7,000. The Stuart altimeter 29089er.
29089.
Isn't that pretty?
We'll cross Cranker 7,000.
Except for those views.
Boston Center, Canada 757, 11,000 for 14,000.
Kanzui, good to see you, bud. Hope you're well. Oh man, it's a great looking jet, isn't it? Look at that.
Transat 1065 Montreal offline, radar services terminated, change for advisory approved, see ya.
Switch to advisory, aim transfer to 65, thank you, bye-bye.
QA Transat non-uniform, Montreal offline, radar services terminated, change for advisory approved, goodbye.
Frozen Gamer, good to see you. So far so good. I'm getting a couple of stutters here and there, but
QA
it's
Canada
working.
757, Boston, hello, climb maintain flight level 360.
Climb maintain flight level 360, Canada 757.
Oh, the views, man.
United 78, you're actually very high actually on the profile, apologies, I might have started you off descent on the descent late. But,
Right, so it's currently doing an overnighter from Singapore to Zurich.
Trying to maintain 12000,
nice.
Stuart altimeter 29089er.
Very, very nice. So this is what I'm looking at on my charts here. Bit of Garmin. So it's IF4, so we can see our full flight plan here and where we're rocking to.
Papa contact Providence ground on
ground speed 431, altitude coming up past flight level 250. The winds are bursting us out of it.
Contacting ground on.
The winds are at the moment 340 at 10. You know. Look at the wing flex. That's a great view there, sure. Absolutely stunning machine, this. Stunning. Speed is good. Climbing. She's not the fastest machine in the world to climb. We'll give it that. It is a little windy,
United
isn't it?
78, turn left heading 050.
Alright, let's have a look.
Left heading 050 for United 78.
And to copy this, expedite descent as well, please.
And we'll expedite our descent for United 78.
Thank you.
I'm not seeing any traffic on this.
Delta 2017, center maintain flight level 350.
350, Delta 2017.
Delta 2017, thank you. Direct seats.
Do we have a button for traffic?
Direct seats, Delta 2017.
Centre, good evening. Air Canada 773 passing 10,000 for 14,000 on the HYLND7 departure from Boston.
We turn off terrain.
Air Canada 773 Boston Center, hello, climb maintain flight level 360.
Level 360, Air Canada 773.
Echo India Juliet Bravo, should I say speed? Or sorry, say Mach number.
Air conditioning.
We're
just carrying cargo, so 21 degrees.
We are increasing, we will advise when
absolutely fine.
Completely increase.
Weather and turbulence. Alright. Any 340 still operational? There's a handful, yeah. Is it true the 340 is notoriously underpowered? It is, Patrick, yes. Or if one day you should become the ATC, that'd be good. Like, I love the flying and like, you know, it's what I know of being on VATSIM and you know, of flying on VATSIM and learning ATC and stuff. There's so much to learn, you know. If you jump, pardon me, if you jump onto as a controller, okay, you're going to be given an area and you're going to know that area very, very well. You know, like when I watch any of the lads streaming the airliners,
And that going to the ground function will
be it Jamie, you know, Kenko, Chewy, even Dave, any of those guys who know ATC, or they're just so used to the airliners, they're relatively comfortable no matter what they're up against.
Oh, there we go, United 78, perfect, thank you. Right turn now, direct crank.
Right turn, direct crank, United 78.
So I don't know, would controlling be my thing?
Red 8, we learned how to fly again, we're ready to take off from Burlington.
Brilliant. What are we carrying?
Fantastic, Red 8, thank you.
Oh no, it's empty! Jesus!
Via Golf and Juliet, cross
Are they all empty?
3-3 via Golf Juliet, cross runway 1,
nothing!
Red 8.
We've nothing! Maybe they're all in the back. Hang on. Are these all
United 519, descend via the Ocean 5 arrival, runway 4 right.
They're all empty,
actually,
lads.
It's going to be 4 left, actually. Boston altimeter is 2980.
Okay, we'll descend via the Ocean 5 arrival, expecting runway 4 left. Copy altimeter, United 519.
Interesting. Right, let's have a look here on
Southwest 25,
this.
25, descend via the Roebuck 3 arrival.
So this
runway
is us.
4 left, Boston altimeter 2980.
Coming up on flight level 30.
Douglas
ahead of us, 453 over the ground. So we're all similar speed. He's up at flight level 39er. He's heading to 41
you're
or
both
40.
going to be inbound for the visual 4 left or the RNAV. You can say the request if you wish, and if performance
They're high, man.
doesn't
They're
permit,
high.
then 4 right is available.
Oh Jesus!
Okay,
Do we
we'll
have
take the
control?
visual.
We
I'm
do.
sure
The
that'll help you out a little
Canadians.
bit for 4 left.
Honey, wake up! The Canadians are online. Brilliant.
Thank you.
Toronto Centre 125775. Legendary.
78, cross crank and maintain 7000.
125775.
United 351, descend and maintain flight level 350.
We have tons of ATC tonight.
Boston Centre, FireFly 872, passing 1,800, climbing 14,000 on the HYLND7.
Let me see. So
FireFly ATC, Boston Centre, howdy, climb maintain flight
we're
level
going to be taking the LINNG3 arrival.
Climb maintain flight level C80, FireFly 872.
So let me see. LINNG3 arrival. Let's put this in. So it's the LINNG3. Do we have such a thing as ATIS at Toronto yet? Not yet. We'll find out though. We're planning runway 33 right. Tree right.
Boston Center, November 2 track is ready for departure 33.
ILS is what this one's going to be. What I'm doing here, I'm just typing in my notes, so I'm kind of planning ahead, right? So that was my last instruction, so I can get rid of all this now. 360.
452 Charlie Echo Boston, howdy. Say again, please.
So we get rid of all of this, right? Just delete that.
Echo is ready for departure.
So we want the LINNG3.
November 452 Charlie Echo, Roger. Sorry, just say direction of flight.
Runway 33 right.
Northwest.
And according to our chart, we know that it's going to be
November
via
452 Charlie Echo, straight out departure approved. Runway 33 cleared for takeoff. Wind 35014, gust 28.
Straight out departure.
Ridod.
For 33 approved. Thank you.
And our initial approach
Again,
fixed.
903.
Was
New York,
WOZEE.
correction, Newark approach is closed, radar service terminate, change to advisory approved. Good day.
So that's what I've dialed in, knowing who and what I need to say when I need to say it, right? And then I can start writing in some frequencies. So Toronto is 125775.
We got a scenery mismatch. We're going to give this a shot, but we might be on the grass here.
And then we'll see what happens after that. Sweet. So that's all dialed in. And airplane is doing well. We're almost at our cruise altitude. Speed is looking good. We're doing now 450 over the ground. 70 shagging knots over the nose. Nothing like it.
Sorry, Res 8, say again, sorry.
Problem works itself out. We just have a mismatch for the real world here, but we're working the problem. Res 8.
Res 8, no worries at all. And actually, I just need to give you a clearance again as well. So just
Work the problem, people.
Copy.
So here's our conga line heading
ready
across.
to copy, Res 8.
Great, thank you.
Look at that space. That's like artwork. The Boston lads need to screenshot that. Look at the state of that.
78, thanks very much for your help there. Newark approach closed, radar service terminated, change to advisory
They've gone
approved.
completely Bob Ross on the spacing between friggin' taxi with the ground, take off with the tower, departure, which was the approach controller, and now center. The absolute state of it, lads. Gorgeous. Isn't that gorgeous? Beautiful. Isn't it absolutely savage? That is a lesson on how this should be
2017,
done.
descent at pilot's discretion, maintain flight level 240.
But don't tell them, you know. They get fierce cocky then, them lads from Boston, you know. Brilliant. Did you update the 340? I did, Roy, yeah.
Number 452,
I can update it with the...
have a great flight.
I can update it a different way.
2-track, go for reach approved. Thank you. 2-track.
Because we can try out the... It's like beta access. We can try stuff out before the marketplace get it. We're looking good, though. We have a weird flashing shadow thingy.
Thank you, cleared. Would you like to... I'm guessing you'd like to resume your flight plan from Tricky?
From Tricky?
Yeah, resume flight plan from Tricky. We'll be going to Westover just the way we filed.
I'm just trying to get a decent view out through the window.
In that case, then you're cleared to the Westover Airport via the Burlington, one departure, radar vectors Tricky. Then it's filed, maintain 10,000, departure me, squawk 4605.
Newfoundland, thank you very much. Yeah, it's loads of fun, isn't it? Look at Mr. Fancy Pens.
Alright, clear to Westover via the Burlington 1, and then Tricky, go to 10,000,
Mr. Fancy
squawk, and we'll stay with you for a resident.
Man, look at the view now. It's beautiful out here.
And runway 33 at Charlie, line up and wait.
33 at Charlie, line up and wait. Proceed.
Now, why is that view shagged?
Okay, 55003, Boston Center, inbound.
I literally didn't do anything to that view. Why is that shagged? Dude. Wait now, what happened there? Oh, is that because the cover's open?
FireFly 003 Boston, hello, climb, maintain flight level 360. FireFly 003 Boston, hello, climb, maintain flight level 360.
Oh, that's really strange, though.
Thank you.
There, we fixed it.
Taking for Mike Lima, Monotonic, correction, leave my airspace, sorry, change to advisory approved, good day.
Adversary, old boy. Oh, look at the state. Look at the...
Boston Center, Beechcraft, Victor Echo Charlie, November 3-1 with you at 3,500.
With you! Man alive, look at the wind.
November 3-1, Boston Center, hello.
Look at the wind!
Radar contact, maintain VFR. The Hartford altimeter 2984.
Look at the shagging wind, look! We're going sideways!
Yeah. 2984, November 3-1.
That's mad looking!
November 3-1, are you flight following?
Look at the wind!
If you have time for it, I'll take it.
Sure, radar contact, yeah, maintain VFR, welcome.
That's awesome.
United 351, descent at pilot's discretion, maintain
iniBuilds
flight
made
level
an absolute
240.
cracker here, lads, didn't they? Look at the state of that, like. Friggin' gorgeous, isn't it? I flew Toronto, Hong Kong, and Air Canada A340 20 years ago. Things just barely got off the runway. The underpower. Yeah. Bobby Common, good to see you, buddy. Yeah, it's pretty, lads, isn't it? It's a pretty machine. iniBuilds, you hit a home run. It's a cool jet. It really is. A340, the 5 APU plane. Yeah, brilliant.
All control, good day. This is Sky Fox 15 VFR at 2,000.
Right, there's nothing given out to me.
Requesting flight following.
Is right there, me old class. Crew alert system.
Skyfox Trot 115, Boston, hello, stand by.
All is good.
Yeah, actually, you're outside of my airspace. Continue with Unicom, please. Or actually, maybe give ISOP a call, please. 134.55.
Center, Delta 328.
And I love the delay between the screens.
Delta 328, Boston, hello, climb, maintain.
And you see the detail on these screens, lads?
Up to 340.
Oh, the pixelated beauty. Look at that. Look at all the pixels, look. Isn't that ridiculous? Can you see the pixels? Individual pixels.
Break up 1024, Boston Center, hello, climb, maintain 16.
So hot right now. Look at the wind, said every Guinness drinker. Yes, CRT screens, they're awesome. Speaking of which, did the lads with the giveaways, did they get their 340s yet? Because iniBuilds submitted those on Monday? I think it was Monday. So there's a question, if anyone... on our giveaways over on... who is it? Heisenberg and Dr. Notham. They should be in your... they should already be in the marketplace for you. Not use it. Jesus, I nearly wrecked the parish. Look at the state. Look at that. That's friggin' gorgeous, isn't it? Absolutely. Absolutely fantastic now. I'm so impressed with this. Foiled again, right? A380 should be their best and last Airbus, do you reckon? Mayday says. I don't know. Don't know what. Like, I'm not a huge fan of the A380. And then Gibbo told me to fly it one day and I was like, this is so good. You know. I don't know. The 340, this is nice. Because we can do the cargo stuff. If it was only a passenger variant, I don't know how I'd really feel about it. You know what I mean? But the fact that like it's a you know it's a freighter version, freighter converted from a passenger. But it's very, very pretty. It's the engines. Like, it's absolutely class looking, isn't it? So anyone tried sea power in the missile age? I've heard of it. I haven't tried it. Oh, Jesus, look at that, look. It's ridiculous, this plane. Ridiculous. It's a bit like myself. It just loves the camera. No, wait. The camera loves it. Absolutely gorgeous. A340, not a single fatality in over 30 years of operation. Really, David? Jesus. Toronto's landing on 05 and 06. Uh-oh. 05 and 06, you say? Well, that's not what we have. So that's going to be a complete and utter change of laws of physics. Let us see. Put you up there for the minute. ATIS. Balls. Where is this now? If I knew you were flying in the INI, I'd have taken the TOLUS. Right, so we need to change the laws of physics here. So let's have a look on this first and foremost. So ILS, that's going to change. The LINNG3 is still going to be active, but we just need to change our runway. So 05 left and 06. So we need to come down here now. 05 or 06. We want... Well, the cargo area is here. Cargo West. Because I was looking at FedEx, but it's going to be too tight to get us in there. So let's see, can we get the 06 left? Yeah? 06 left. So let's have a look here. ILS runway 06 left. And how are we going to get there? Jesus.
Right, let's see if we're back now after a system crash. Apologies. Don't worry, I wasn't having that much fun. For flight 266, if you're with me, contact Toronto Center 125.77.
Now,
over to Toronto.
Our arrival was on the LINNG3.
5. Welcome back. Take care.
Thank you.
Pat, good to see you, buddy. Now, WOZEE. So, do we need to change this completely? Because if we're on the LINNG3 arrival now, There's no transition, I don't think.
Papa Center, Rebs 8 ready on the runway here at Burlington.
Let me see. It's not very tidy if you do it that way.
8, thank you very much for that. Apologies for that. You can fly
It's
runway heading,
vectors to final.
clear for takeoff.
Runway heading 33 clear for takeoff, Rebs 8. Thank you.
Apologies, I'm back now after the CRC crash. Apologies for that. Delta 2017, if you're with me, descend via the J-Fund to arrival. Runway 4 left, Boston altimeter is 2980.
Vectors to final.
Via the
All right.
J-Fund 2, 4 left, and we got Kilo.
So we're going to say it's Verco all the way down to Loran, and then we'll be vectored in. So let's have a look at things if it goes wrong. So from here, Mr. Approach is going to be climb to 1100 on a heading of 057, climbing right, turn 3100 on a heading of 132, and then intercept the outbound via war. Okay. Okie dokie. We have a few minutes to worry about this.
Boston Sender, good day, Condo 454.
Condo 454, Boston, hello, climb maintain flight level 210.
Climb and maintain flight level 210.
Now how do I change this?
Direct to D-Babe.
Direct to D-Babe, Delta 328.
FireFly 702, contact Toronto Center 125.77, good day.
Contact Toronto Center 125.775, FireFly 702, thank you very much.
So Loran is where it's bringing us to, which is what we wanted. Liran, not Loran. Liran? Liran, and then we've manual, and then it's vectors to Lobco. Where is Lobco? It should be Fayal, is it not? I thought you said Iran. Interesting. 06 left. What did I put in?
Boston Center, Rebs 8, we're at 10,000.
Oh, balls, I put in right. What a muppet. Jesus, I told you I'm not allowed to do things of my own. 06 left,
Red 8, wonderful, thank you, ready contact. Climb maintain flight level 410,
all right, lads.
Tricky.
You passed the test. Well
tricky.
done, you know.
Just thank you, 400, sorry.
I appreciate that.
06 left.
400,
there we go. Right, 06 left. Yes. LINNG3. Yes. WOZEE. Yes. Now you're talking. Brilliant. Antonio, welcome in, buddy.
2525, you still with me?
Hey, firm.
Apologies, Alpha 2525.
Page,
GONZZ,
top of drop,
maintain 3000.
Linning,
040
Sadab,
down to
Dagro,
3000.
Verco, Darbu, Mazar, Loran, Fayal. Now you're talking. Now you're trashing. So it's vectors over to Fayal. Grand. The missed approach then will tidy up now in a moment. So we are configured.
Check for Mike limit. Over to advisory, please. Yep, thank you.
Outer tank transfer. I imagine that's automatic.
Sorry, FireFly 972. Contact Toronto 125.77. See ya.
Oh, to Toronto.
Top drop is at GONZZ.
177, FireFly 972. Thanks for the bye-bye.
United 351, descend and maintain flight level 240.
Jesus, sat nav in your car. Listen, we'll get there. Toronto control will effect you on the approach. You won't need Lobco. Roger. Thanks, Con. Right, need to tidy up this one.
Southwest 2525, the airport's at your 12 o'clock, 20 miles, report inside.
Departure.
We've got the airport inside, I think, for Southwest 2525.
Southwest 2525, thank you. Clear visual approach, runway 4 left.
Good visual approach 4 left, Southwest 2525.
Let me see. Change arrival.
Echo India, Juliet Bravo, Foxtrot, contact Toronto 125.77, have fun.
06 left.
125.77, Echo India, Juliet Bravo, Foxtrot today.
Arrival is okay, so we're still on the
FireFly
LINNG3.
322, contact Toronto 125.77, all the best.
125,775 for FireFly 322. Thanks very much. See you.
Appreciate it. And Condor 454, direct to Pro V.
Direct Pro V, Condor 454, heavy.
Okay, that's better. That's better. Right. Let's see what happens now. Pro tip, you can select your approach via the lowest LSK, no need to scroll. Drew, good to see you, buddy.
270, just above the Kennedy BR.
Do you plan on getting the new wind wing throttle quadrant? Probably not. Probably not. I'm happy enough with the gear I have. Top of drop. That should come up on our map.
Delta 215, Boston Center, good day. Descend and maintain flight level 230.
So there's GONZZ. Where's the top of drop?
Maintain 230, Delta 215 heavy.
Aha. There she be.
54, are you able runway 4 left?
Roger, for Condor 454, will that be in visual?
Yeah, AFM at the moment, we're running the visual approach to 4 left, just we're in a sort of kind of weird config at the moment because runway 9's out for construction works.
94 knots. Look, I've jumped onto two different flights and ATC had to close just on my initial call. It's one of those nights.
Roger, Condor 454, in that case then, descend via the Roebuck 3 arrival for runway 4 left, Boston altimeter 2980.
Alrighty.
Descend via the Roebuck 3 arrival.
We're going to leave him, but then we'll be talking to
4 left and altimeter
Toronto Center.
454 heavy.
Thank you, Delta 215. Same question to you. Are you able to accept 4 left?
Everybody take 4 left for Delta 215.
Fantastic, expect it. Southwest 2525, contact Boston Tower 128.8, see ya.
28.8, thanks for the help, Southwest 2525.
Approach primary ILS and secondary ILS 06 left. We're going to ask them for 06 left, right? I'm working on getting all the Windwing Airbus products. Drew, nice. Reinstalled the 2024 to get to 340.
Actually, can maintain level 320 for traffic.
Ken, thank you very much. Or Con, I beg your pardon. Con Air, thank you very much indeed. Cheers, buddy. Welcome in. Jesus, the beeps are very loud. Now, let me see. 120825. 120825.
TC that you have information. Charlie.
Information, Charlie.
Toronto Pearson information, Charlie. Weather at 2000 Zulu. Wind 360 at 10. Wind variable between 310 and 030. Visibility
That squelch noise, mother of Jesus.
500 Q. Temperature 15. 2.0. Altimeter 3013. Approach.
United 351, descend via the JFund 2 arrival for runway 4 left, Boston altimeter 2980.
King Wizard, good to see you. The email we had today about Dublin meetup, where do you want us to send you the sizes? Drop us an email or on Discord, Stu, whatever's handier.
Small bird activity.
Okay, Charlie, November 31.
Bird activity.
Inbound to Hartford.
Charlie.
I'm headed up to Bangor, just traveling through Hartford.
Alright. Toronto Pearson, information Charlie is active up that neck of the woods at the moment.
Okay, that's good to know. Thank you.
Let's see what happens. Is that VATSIM or real ATC? It sounds very real. VATSIM.
Number 31, in that case,
it's very good.
Bradley altimeter 2985.
2985, November 31.
Look at the state of it. It's absolutely fantastic, lads, is what it is. Isn't it? What a machine. It's gorgeous. Absolutely stunning look. Jesus. How many planes are behind me? There's 4 in front, maybe 5 behind. Oh no, Naughty Gnome had a full PC crash doing some investigation.
Contact Toronto Center 125.77. Launcher.
Is that for me? Let's give it a second. Last transmission, FireFly 235, yeah?
Yes, sir. It's going to be Toronto Center, please. 125.77. Launcher. See you, mate.
125.775. FireFly 235. Thanks a million for your help. You take care.
Yeah.
125.775.
Indicated airspeed was 257. Currently set at Mach 8.
That's what happens here, lads.
Flight 266, your planned indicated airspeed is 257.
Affirm, and current indicator is about 318.
Firefly 266, transition to to 380 knots or greater.
Say again, speed for FireFly 266?
Sorry, I think I misheard you. FireFly 266, transition to 310 knots or greater.
310 knots or greater, FireFly 266.
FireFly 702, transition to 310 knots.
Transition 310 knots, FireFly 702.
310.
310, FireFly 702.
250 at Sadab. Between 11 and 13,000.
Welcome to Toronto. Cross runway 06 left, turn left on Delta.
Cross 06 left, left on Delta, standard 427.
Okay, so we have constraints ahead of us. And then our ILS approach, that should be dialed in anyway. 1091.
FireFly 322, vector for sequencing, turn left heading 240.
Somehow there's about 55 nautical mile of space in between you and me. Not a bad thing. That was a top class controller. The Boston lads are absolutely incredible. Will do, Murph. I'm flying with Ryanair. They'll probably charge me extra luggage fees to take it back with me. Oh, you'll fill your pockets, Stu. Don't worry. Wait. Merchandise. Yeah, you're not getting the friggin' RB6 or the AB6. Mrs. GPHI has touchdown. Nice. Did we give him a shout at this stage?
And Toronto Centre, FireFly 266. Just question, planning on Terminal 1, which runway can we expect for arrival?
I'll give you the runway information closer to the airport for all aircraft. No need to ask me.
Wait, what?
Jet 8 Mike Yankee Super, request taxi please.
India, correction, Echo India Juliet Bravo Foxtrot. Turn left direct to WOZEE, rejoin the Star, and cross Easton at 17,000.
Direct to WOZEE to rejoin the Star and cross Easton to 17,000 after engaging the ground pressure.
FireFly 322, turn right direct to WOZEE, rejoin the Star, cross Easton at 17,000.
Direct WOZEE and cross where at 17,000, is that back to Easton?
So you can direct to WOZEE now, turn right direct to WOZEE, cross Easton at 17,000.
Direct WOZEE, cross Easton at 17,322.
Echo India Juliet Bravo Foxtrot, maintain Mach decimal 75.
Mach decimal 75, Echo India Juliet Bravo Foxtrot.
FireFlight 322, maintain Mach decimal 75.
Bum ba-dum bum bum.
Apologies, speed again for 322.
322, need you in that turn direct WOZEE now, maintain Mach decimal 75.
Going direct WOZEE and 375, 322.
Mach decimal 75.
Decimal 75, 322.
Toronto Centre, FireFly 235, flight level 360.
FireFlight 235, Toronto Centre today, cross Easton at 17,000, Toronto altimeter 3013.
Cross Easton at 16,000 and check on the QNH, please.
Cross Easton at 17,000, Toronto altimeter 3013.
3013. Roger, cross Easton 17,000 and QNH, 3013 on the altimeter, FireFly 235. Right.
FireFlight 972, transition
he means
to
his business, that fella, doesn't he? Let's have a look at this now. So,
FireFlight 266, Toronto information, Charlie. Plan runway 06 right, descend to 11,000, resume published.
Easton.
Down to 11,000, plan for runway 6 left in Toronto, and information Charlie on board, FireFly 266.
Negative, plan runway 06 right.
Oh, plan runway 06 right, FireFly 266.
Western 237, report airborne with 360 at 10, clear for takeoff, runway 05.
Steps.
Western 237, report airborne winds 360 at 10, clear for takeoff, runway 05.
Clear takeoff 05, West Jet 37.
FireFlight 235, maintain Mach decimal 74.
Maintain Mach decimal 74, FireFlight 235.
Echo India Juliet Bravo Foxtrot, unable, Mach decimal 75.
Ah, come on!
Echo India Juliet Bravo Foxtrot, what's the slowest? Well, you're at 17,000. You descended way too early. You need to stop your descent now and maintain 310 knots.
Maintain 310 knots.
No prisoners here. 0.74.
Cross Easton at 17,000.
We'll do it manually. Do it live!
And Etihad 8 Mike Yankee Super for taxi, please.
Jesus. What is the Q&H?
Mike Yankee Super Toronto Center. Haven't forgot about you. Runway 05.
3013.
Charlie altimeter is 3013. Taxi via Alpha Hotel. Cross runways 15 left and 15 right. Alpha Hotel. Cross 15 left, 15 right. 3013. Info Charlie for runway 05. Etihad 8 Mike Yankee Super. Fireflight 322. Maintain Mach decimal 73.
Decimal 73. 322.
He's working top down. He's busy.
702. Plan runway 06 right. Descend to 1000. And resume the published speeds.
Resume published speeds, planned for 06 right and descend 11,000 feet, Firefly 702.
Correct.
This could be interesting. So it's going to be 06 right. Does that make much of a difference? Probably not. It says it's not used.
Fireflight 322, transition to 300 knots.
Transition 300 knots, Firefly 322.
Toronto Center, hello, Transat 765, inbound, LATAC, flight level 400.
I'm not nervous.
For Transat 765,
this part, like,
Toronto Center
he's doing a great job, but like, when he has to deal with my level of muppetry, you know, I mean, I've made controllers rage quit. Right? Ah, jeez! Oh, you will do it now!
237 airborne, 1,200 for 5.
West at 237, Toronto Center identified. Climb flight level 230 after noise. Turn right direct, kept on course.
After noise, kept flight level 230, watch out 237.
Any update on the A's?
Transat 765 identified. Flight level 4001.
1,500 few. Temperature 15. Dew point 0. Altimeter 3013. Approach. Primary ILS runway 05. And secondary ILS runway 06 right. Simultaneous parallel approaches in effect. Lang runways 06 right and 05. Departing runway 05. Voice advisory. Goose and small bird activity.
Fireflight 972, Toronto information, Charlie.
You have
Plan
information.
runway 06 right.
Charlie.
Descend to 1000. Resume published speeds.
Plan for runway 6 right.
I took a wrong taxiway to the runway in Edinburgh.
Publish speed for Firefly 972 and information, Charlie.
Roger.
Okay, so 06 right is ideal for us. He'll tell us what we're doing, but let's just have a look to make sure we don't get caught out here. Let me see, 06 right, so we'll change it to that. ILS 06 does not connect to the runway. Procedure ILS, oh yeah, balls, hang on. ILS approach 06 right. Remove that. 06 right. LINNG3 approach ILS 06 right, and again we'll do final. Same crack, we'll get vectors in. Let's look at the go around or the mist. Climb to 1100 turning or heading 057, right turn up to 3100 feet, heading 132, intercept the outbound via war radial, and then sit at dog or 2 dog. Right. Well, that makes sense. ILS 06 right. We're on the LINNG3 arrival via WOZEE. Insert. And we need to be down at flight level 1 or 17,000 feet at Istan. Istan. See the way I fucking deleted that? 17,000 feet here, please. Format error 17000 Istan. 217-17000. 17,000 feet at Istan. Oh, balls! There we go. Right. Let's see what happens now. This will be loads of fun. And we top a drop. It's coming up soon.
Fireflight 702, descend 8000.
Descent 8000, Firefly 702.
Right, keep you up my screen over there so we can see what the crack is.
Fireflight 322, speed 310.
Speed again, please.
310.
310, currently 300.
What could go wrong? The whole shebang. How are we for fuel? We've got 9 tons. Irish would be grand, I suppose. Oh, look at the state! Brilliant. Oh, look at the wind!
Transit 9 uniform, apologies. I missed the ident. Block ident for me.
Brilliant. Hello, Toronto. We're currently flying sideways. Have you any old idea how we get
Transit
down?
9 uniform, Toronto Center, squawk ident.
Okay, that's a uniform.
Thank you.
Now, lads, Airbus.
Flight 235, transition to 310 knots.
Transition 310 knots, Firefly 235.
Transat 9 uniform identified, flight level 400, welcome. Transat 765, Toronto information, Charlie when ready, descend, flight level 240.
Hello there.
Information Charlie when ready, descend, flight level 240, Transat 765.
This descent now, right? I've told the gadget I want to be at 17,000 feet here. Will this know that now? Or do I need to, like, you know, press the button? You know what I mean? Because we're descending here now like a pack of absolute friggin' muppets. What's your speed? Do you get me? Have I done that right?
Toronto Center, good evening. Air Canada 757, flight level 360, inbound GONZZ.
I did, I pressed the button.
757, Toronto Center, good day, cross Easton at 17,000. Toronto altimeter 3013.
Cross Easton 17,000, Toronto altimeter 3013, Air Canada 757.
Jesus, 5,600 feet a minute.
42, you're leaving my airspace and Montreal Center offline. Surveillance service terminates, change en route.
He's probably looking at his radar thinking, what's that muppet doing?
Have a great rest of your day, Air Canada, correction, 1542.
Good day.
Right, so how are we looking now?
Okay, Air Canada 638, can you hear me?
I think your OP, you need to click the Alt knob. I've just done that. So have I fixed it? I think I
There
have.
we go. Canada 638, report airborne winds 360 at 10, clear for takeoff, runway 05.
Ah, this is going to be hilarious. It'll be grand. 787, good to see you. Subsonic, yeah, we're shagged. It's grand though. Let me see. Ob Simmer, welcome in.
WestJet 237.
Master caution, speed brake. We know that.
390, WestJet 237.
India, correction, Echo India Juliet Bravo Foxtrot. Plan the ILS runway 05. Toronto information is Charlie. Descend to 1000. Resume published speed.
Descend 1000, expect ILS runway 05 and resume published speed. Echo India Juliet Bravo Foxtrot.
Firefly 266, descend 4000.
Descend 4000, Firefly 266.
Firefly 972, descend 8000.
Descend to 8,000, Firefly 972.
Sure, they could give out to you. Right? Be grand. I think we're okay. What could possibly go wrong? It's everything. Look, we're descending like a mad pack of mad yokes again, look. But let's see what happens.
Transit 9 uniform, Toronto information, Charlie when ready, descend flight level 240.
Let's see what happens.
Can I get a refund?
Absolutely not. You can shag right off.
It doesn't matter uniform.
Air Transit 9 uniform, Toronto information, Charlie when ready, descend flight level 240.
Murphy, go to the landing or land like a log.
Ready, descend to level 240, it doesn't matter uniform.
Proceed 763, leaving my airspace and Montreal Center offline. Surveillance service terminates, change en route.
Who did we talk to after this, fella? No one says you. We're with him for the whole way. Ah, this is going to be brilliant crack, lads. You know.
Fireflight 322, Toronto information, Charlie. Plan runway 06 right, descend to 1000, resume published speeds.
Down to 1000, expect 06 right, 55322.
Resume published speeds.
Resume published speeds, 322.
Fireflight 235, resume published speeds.
Firefly 235, resuming published speeds.
Toronto, good evening. Air Canada 773, inbound WOZEE, flight level 360.
Air Canada 773, Toronto Center, good day, cross Easton at 17,000, Toronto altimeter is 3013, same Mach number.
Do,
Right,
do, do,
at
do.
17,000, altimeter 3013, and Mach number is 0.77.
Roger. Air Canada 63 identifies the altitude.
I was wishing to exit, please assemble near door 1 left. Indeed. My FireFly Air livery isn't there. Rip Johnny, take it out of the folder it's in, so you just have one folder.
Air Canada 638, turn left direct Dovco on course, climb flight level 230.
I think.
Air Canada 638, turn
What does
left direct
resume
Dovco
public
on
speed
course,
or
climb flight
published
level
speeds mean? It
230.
means whatever the speed restrictions are in your charts, that's what you go by. So he gave us the speed to hold, which was first a Mach number, and then he said transit that to 310 knots. That's no longer required.
Air
So
Canada
as we continue to
638,
descend,
turn left
we have
direct Dovco
constraints
on course,
once we start
climb
entering
flight
the
level
arrival.
230.
Maximum 250 knots above or below 10,000 feet.
You need to read that
so
back.
I'll take my time at this. Like Jesus, as busy as ATC are,
266, turn right heading 330 to
don't let them rush you. You're flying the plane.
Heading 330 and
If they can't deal with you,
FireFly
they'll
266.
send you off somewhere else, or they'll let them disconnect. Never let ATC ruin your flight. If they're busy, grand, try and work with them. But if they're talking too fast, if they're putting you under pressure, ask them to
FireFly
repeat.
235, plan runway 06 right, descend to 1000, Toronto information, Charlie.
06 1000.
Firefly 235, plan runway 06 right, Toronto information is Charlie, descend to 1000.
I'll give him another second just to piss him off. Descending 1000, planning 06 right, and we have information Charlie for FireFly 235.
Air Canada 638, where are you going? Direct Dovco.
Oh, this lad! Is he a hero? Don't be a hero!
Toronto Center, comply.
Don't be a hero, be nice! Oh, Jesus, your man is in the Twilight Zone, God love him.
Okay, I didn't tell you heading 230. Air Canada 638, turn right direct Dovco, right turn, brake, Firefly 266, turn right heading 030, cleared ILS runway 06 right approach.
Right heading 030, cleared ILS runway 06 approach, Firefly 266.
Firefly 702, descend 4000.
Descend 4000, Firefly 702.
Echo, India, Juliet, Bravo,
One
Foxtrot,
man
8000.
on a busy frequency is going to shag it up for everyone.
Calling me flight level 300, call Sonoma.
Yeah, baby. Jesus.
Canada 413, Toronto Center, good day, squawk 2126.
I'm supposed to be at 17 shagging 1000 down here. This isn't looking good. Down the hill, quick.
We maintain Mach decimal 77.
Maintain Mach decimal 77, Air Canada 773.
Air Canada 757, maintain Mach decimal 77 or greater.
Maintain 77 or greater, Air Canada 757.
He is doing the work, of course he is.
Yankee, fully ready. At 8 Mike Yankee, roger. Report airborne winds 360 at 10. Clear for takeoff, runway
He's doing the shift, God love him. He's flat out like.
Full report airborne as yet, 8 Mike Yankee.
Buy the guy a beer, several beer.
972, descend 4000.
Descend to 4000, Firefly 972.
But they're not being rude, like, never take it personal. Never take it personal.
872, Toronto Center.
I just want to expedite me little descend here now, so he's kind of somewhat happy with it, you know what I mean? Buy the guy a bot wallop, right? Say it again slowly. Yeah, no, you can say that. But like, you know.
Center, Firefly 872, flight level 380.
Flight 872, Toronto Center, good day, cross Easton at 17,000. Toronto altimeter is 3013.
Rebus, you can see why I get in trouble in places.
17,000 at 3013, Firefly 872.
Transat 765, plan runway 06 right, descend to 13,000. Toronto altimeter 3013.
Plan runway 06 right and descend 13,000.
Look at the state of this, though.
3013, Air Transat 765.
Wait till we get into JFK.
Identify, flight level 300, welcome.
He won't be happy if you stop at 17 though. No, we're on our way down to 11. I was looking at it upside down. Number 11, right?
Firefly 322, descend to 4,000.
Descend 4,000, 322.
Do you know what, I'm being stupid. Firefly 322, stop, descend 8,000.
Stop, descend 8,000, 322.
No,
We're
he's
all
busy.
getting it wrong,
He's
mate,
busy.
don't worry.
No worries, at 8 Mike Yankee, you're identified, passing 1,000, climb flight level 230.
I'm 230, at 8 Mike Yankee.
Firefly 702, turn right heading 330, descend 3,000.
3013 is what you're doing.
Turn right heading 230 and descend 3000 for Firefly 702.
Firefly 266, winds 360 at 10, cleared to land runway 06 right.
Runway 06 right, clear to land, Firefly 266.
He flat out. Solid response from Dougal. No, he is. He's busy. He's busy. But like, it's patience. Look at the view.
Transat 9 uniform, plan runway 06 right, descend 13,000. Toronto altimeter is 3013.
Look at this state of the views, lads. Isn't it freaking gorgeous? Look. Oh, jeez.
What for Transat 9 uniform?
Transat 9 uniform, plan runway 06 right, descend to 13,000. Toronto altimeter 3013.
That's now, lads.
Flight 13,000, 3013, Transat 9 uniform.
Air Canada 9, correction, Firefly 972, speed 190.
Speed 190, Firefly 972.
Gorgeous. Meanwhile, we're descending like a bat out of hell. Easy now, Jemima.
Firefly 702, you're turning off course and I show you climbing. Descend to 3,000, fly present heading.
Descend 3000 and follow present heading, so we had a problem on Firefly 702.
No worries, executive, correction. Echo, India, Juliet, Bravo, Foxtrot, fly present heading, descend 6,000.
Right.
Present heading down to 6,000, back to India, Bravo, Foxtrot.
Listener, hello.
Speedbird 243, Toronto Center, standby. Fireflight 702, turn right, heading 030, cleared ILS, runway 06, right approach.
It's all happening now.
Turn right speed is 300, clear for ILS, runway 06, right, Firefly 702.
Okay, let's make that a heading 090 now. You're going to overshoot. Brake, Fireflight 972, turn right, heading 290, descend 3,000.
Right, heading 290, descend to 3,000, Firefly 972.
Fireflight 702, speed 170 until save off.
Speed 170 until save off, Firefly
Etihad 8 Mike Yankee, turn right direct to Verdo on course. The right direct to Verdo, Etihad 8 Mike Yankee, super. Fireflight 972, turn right heading 340.
Right 340, Firefly 972.
Fireflight 235, descend 8,000.
Descend 8,000, Firefly 235.
Air Canada 773, say planned indicated airspeed in the descent.
Say again, Air Canada 757.
What is your planned indicated airspeed in the descent?
277 knots, Air Canada 757.
Air Canada 757, transition to 280 knots or greater.
280 or greater, Air Canada 757.
Air Canada 773, transition to 280 knots.
280 knots, Air Canada 773.
What are you missing?
Fireflight 772, correction, Fireflight 972, turn right 10 degrees.
Right 10 degrees, Firefly 972.
Roger.
Okay.
Fireflight 322, turn left heading 270, descend 5,000, vectors for approach.
Left 270 down to 322.
Someday, Hermit.
Fireflight 972, turn right heading 030, cleared ILS, runway 06, right approach, speed 190.
Complimentary snacks.
Right 030,
like,
clear ILS.
he is busy, lads.
6 right.
We're down here at the very bottom corner. He's looking after everything else.
Fireflight 266, welcome Toronto, cross 06 left and stay parking.
So he is doing a good job.
06 left and
it's just work. It's the workload. You know what I mean?
Fireflight 702, the wind's 360 at 10, cleared to land runway 06 right.
Clear to land runway 06 right,
Speed,
Firefly
Murphy,
702.
Fireflight 266, taxi straight into the apron, good day.
Straight into the apron, good job today, Firefly 266.
Thank you, Matt.
You get
Fireflight 972, speed 170 until save off.
He's going to give out to me because of me speed.
170 until 3 miles.
Go for Toblerone. Ooh.
Until save off, final approach Vic, Sierra, Alpha, Victor, Oscar, Sierra.
Until save us, sorry about that, Firefly 972.
Etihad 8 Mike Yankee, climb, flight level 330. Climb 330, Etihad 8 Mike Yankee. Speedbird 243, apologies. Give me the ident one more time.
Speed coming down. Lights are on.
Speedbird 243, apologies. Give me the ident one more time.
Oh, look at the view, lads.
Thank you.
Gorgeous. Alright, brakes in. We'll cruise around
Air Canada 413, Toronto information, Charlie, when ready, descend flight level 240.
Information, Charlie 240, Canada 14.
Speedbird 243 identified, flight level 340.
Hard work, yeah, it is, Dougal. We're definitely getting a run.
Echo,
Which is
India,
good, though.
Juliet, Bravo, Foxtrot, turn left heading 280, descend 4,000.
Turn left center, 830, maintain 4,000.
That's Toronto ahead of us.
Fireflight 972, the wind's 360 at 10, number 2, 3.5 behind a A320, clear to land runway 06 right.
Clear to land 06 right.
Some of them are big Al, yeah.
Roger. Fireflight 003, Toronto Center.
Fireflight 003, Roger.
3220.
Fireflight 003, Toronto Center, good day, cross Istin. That's India Sierra Tango Oscar November at 17,000, Toronto altimeter
You smell the Tim
3013.
Hortons already. That maple syrup, get in there, you divil you. Look that
7,000, Fireflight 003.
Fireflight 235, turn left heading 290, descend 5,000, vectors approach.
Left 290, descend 5,000 vectors for approach. Firefly 235.
Fireflight 332, turn right heading 290.
Right 290, Firefly 322.
Air Canada 757, Toronto Information Charlie, plan runway 06 right, descend 1000, resume published speeds.
Do.
Plan runway 06 right. Please repeat, Air Canada 757.
Air Canada 757, descend to 1000, published speeds.
It's unlock local
Descend
engineers.
1000 and published speeds, Air Canada 757.
Echo India Juliet Bravo Foxtrot, turn left heading 240.
Turn left heading 240, Echo India Juliet Bravo Foxtrot.
Transat 765, descend 8000.
Alrighty, lights
Descend
are on. Speed looking good.
Etihad 8 Mike Yankee, turn left direct Lorca.
We're at 220, drop her down.
Direct to Lorca, Etihad 8 Mike Yankee. Firefly 322, descend 3000.
Down to 3,000, Firefly 322.
Right, we're descending
Air
at
Canada 773,
1,500 feet a minute.
plan runway 06 right, information Charlie is current. Descend to 1000, resume published speeds.
Do you know, we're close to not to flaps here, I'd say.
And 1,000.
Yeah, we covered the whole flight. Brilliant. Brilliant.
Correct. Fireflight 322, turn right heading 330.
Turn right 330, 322.
Fireflight 702, cross runway 06 left and taxi Alpha Mike to the apron, good day.
Cross runway 06 left and taxi Alpha Mike to the apron, Firefly 702. Thank you very much.
Good day.
Okay, coming down to 5,000 feet.
Fireflight 322, turn right heading 030, clear dial runway 06 right approach.
Right 030, clear for the 6 right approach, 322.
Echo India Juliet Bravo Foxtrot, turn left heading 210.
Turn left heading 210, Echo India Juliet Bravo Foxtrot.
This is pretty.
Our Transat 765, proceed direct Darpu.
Direct, Berber was that, Transat 765?
Okay, disregard.
Okay, let's see what happens now. 5,000, we'll probably get 3,000 further left turn, I would think.
Air Canada 757, descend 8000.
Descend 8,000, Air Canada 757.
Echo India Juliet Bravo Foxtrot, turn left heading 150, descend 3000.
He's busy. He's doing a good job.
3,000, Echo India Juliet Bravo Foxtrot.
Fireflight 235, descend 4000.
Descend 4,000, Firefly 235.
Fireflight 972, welcome to Toronto, taxi straight in apron, cross runway 06 left.
Straight into the apron.
Grath, don't hit your house. Put the kettle on, will you?
Thank you.
We're all coming in for tea. Brilliant. Let's go to not to flap here.
Firefly 003, requesting which runway we have for the end.
Stand by.
Roger.
Don't talk
Echo India Juliet Bravo Foxtrot, turn left heading 090.
Roger, I'm standing by, with you, standing by. Brilliant.
Turn left heading 090, descend 3000, clear last runway 5 approach, Echo India Juliet.
Man, look at the weather, look.
Fireflight 235, turn left heading 270.
Left 270, Firefly 235. In there, you devil, you. Look at the state of the views. Jesus.
322 established.
Roger.
Gorgeous. Meanwhile, in Europe, you would get direct Lessard 3000 cleared ILS. Yeah, probably. Bloody hell, that was a workout. It's good crack, isn't it? Like a midget at a urinal, we had to stay on our toes. Brilliant. Start the flaps now, I'd say. Yeah, we've one set. Network disconnected. Disconnected from voice. You're absolutely joking. Will it reconnect? We're reconnected. ATC had 1 day left till retirement, right? It's okay, we're back on. He'll want to turn us left again, I'd say.
Toronto, good day, Liguria 7 and Alpha.
Firefly 235, turn right heading 360.
360 right for Firefly 235.
Firefly 322, clear to land runway 06 right, contact arrival 132.8.
Clear to land 6 right and frequency again, please. Apologies.
132.8.
132.8, climb class 322. Cheers, great job.
Brilliant.
Juliet Bravo Foxtrot, winds 360 at 10, clear to land runway 05, contact arrival 132.8.
132.8, runway 05, clear to land, Dakar Digital Bravo Foxtrot.
Air Canada 757, contact arrival 132.8.
1328,
Nice
Air
one.
Canada 757.
Air Transit 765, contact arrival 132.8.
Arrival 132.8 at Toronto 765, bye bye.
Transit 9 uniform, contact arrival 132.8.
132.8, 8 bye.
Firefly 235, turn right heading 090, cleared ILS runway 06 right approach.
Right, 090 cleared ILS 06 right approach. Firefly 235.
Firefly 235, contact arrival 132.8.
Oh, to arrival 1328, Firefly 235. Thanks, Mel.
Get it.
I believe that was a clear to land 6 right for 322 heavy.
Firefly 322, that's affirmative, clear to land 06 right.
Clear to land 322 heavy.
Gentlemen from hello, resume level 120. Air Transport Uniform Heavy, on arrival runway 06 right, Etron Altimeter 3013, descent 8000. Descent to 3000, 06 right, Transport 9 Uniform. Air Transit 9 Uniform, descent 8000, 8000. 8000, Transport 9 Uniform.
Arrival Air Canada 757.
Air Canada 757, arrival, hello, runway 06 right, Altimeter 3013, maintain 8000.
Maintain 8000.
Hello there.
Right, Air Canada 757. Arrival to Toronto 765.
Target to see it.
Air Transit 765, arrival, hello, descent 4000.
Descent 4000, Air Transit 765.
Arrival Firefly 235, established ILS 06 right, 4000.
Firefly 235, arrival, hello, cleared, yeah, ILS runway 06 right approach.
Clear for the ILS 06 right approach, Firefly 235. Right, get speed down.
Arrival, good evening, Air Canada 773, passing 14,000 for 11,000.
Air Canada 773, on arrival, runway 06 right, altimeter 3013, descent 8000.
Easy now, Jemima.
Right, altimeter 3013 and descend 8,000, Air Canada 773.
2,500.
Oh, don't crash, Sim. Could you imagine? Need to get the speed down. We're coming in very fast. Drop the legs to help us. Jesus, we need all the drag we can get.
332 cross 06 left and straighting a fair discretion.
Cross 06 left and parking at my discretion, 322 heavy hands.
Where's the glide? We're on the glide. Oh wait, balls. There's the glide.
Firefly 235, wind 360, take touchdown, runway 06 right.
Clear land 06 right, Firefly 235. In you go, you big Jesse. What are you giving out about? Brakes?
Air Transit 9 uniform, reduce speed 220.
Look at the sideways action here, look.
Air Canada 757, descend 4000, speed 210.
4,210 knots, Air Canada 757.
My plane of aero. Right.
Grenadier Bar Foxtrot, vacated runway 05.
Kilo Bar Foxtrot, right, Julia, Kilo depart.
Julia, Kilo depart, and Grenadier Bar Foxtrot, good day.
Watch the speed. Oh, don't crash. Jesus, Sim, don't crash.
Air Transit 765, descend 3000, speed 190.
3,190 on the
14
speed,
knots for
Air Transit
crosswind.
765.
Now, don't anyone panic. This is going to be grand. Oh, Jesus. Easy now. Don't shag it, Murphy. All the cars and stuff. Look at this. Hey, Tazzy, good to see you. Oh, Jesus. Go away, stutters. 500. Brilliant. Jeez, look at the size of the...
765, turn right heading 330.
Size of the
Right
roads.
heading 330, Air Transat 765.
Easy. Easy. Oh, Jesus, Sim, don't be Jesus! Shake off with the stutters, will you?
Oh, Jesus.
We're a little bit high.
Dreamy, sleepy, nighty, snoozy, snooze.
Danny!
50, 40, 30. Refund.
Get her down. Get her down. Touchdown! Reversers! Spoilers! Delta 3 is what we're going for.
FireFly 872 passing
of the time.
16,000.
Every time.
LINNG3.
Alright, diesel.
FireFly 872, on arrival, runway 06, right altitude 3013 Charlie current.
Alright. Spoilers in!
Air
Flaps
Transat
coming
9
in.
uniform, reduce speed 210, then descend 4,000.
210 and then descend to 4,000.
Over to, what's this, Delta 5. Easy now.
Air Transat 765, turn right heading 030, intercept for the runway 06, right approach.
This is a tight spot.
Right heading 030, intercept localizer ILS 06 right, Transat 765.
Air Canada 757, turn right heading 310.
Right turn heading 310, Air Canada 757.
FireFly 235 vacated 06 right onto Delta 5.
FireFly 235, cross 06 left, trading, apron your discretion.
Cross 06 left, apron our discretion. FireFly 235, thanks so much. Right, where the feck have I to go? Onto Deltas, right, grand. It's alright, if we know where we're going, it'll be alright. Jesus. Easy now, Jemima. We're alright there, we're alright there.
Air Canada 757, descend at 3,000, speed 190.
APU.
Descend heading, or correction, descending to altitude 3,000 and repeat heading please.
Air Canada 757, descend 3,000, fly heading 360.
Descend 3,000, fly heading 360, Air Canada 757.
Air Canada 773, descend 4,000.
Descend 4,000, Air Canada 773.
Air Canada 757, reduce speed 190.
Reduce speed 190 knots, Air Canada 757.
Now we did say the apron our discretion. I want the freaking
Transat
cargo area.
765, can't reduce our speed.
But I don't upset him too much, you know.
765.
Matya, welcome in. Hello from Russia. Hello from Tipperary. Good to see you, bud. Welcome in.
Holding speed restriction.
It's Microsoft Flight Sim 2024, and we're using
Air
the
Transat
VATSIM network.
765, speed is your control. Once you are given the approach clearance, all speed restriction is cancelled.
Roger, speed is ours, Transat 765.
Air Canada 757, turn right heading 030, intercept for the runway 06, right approach.
Right turn heading 030 for the ILS 6 right, Air Canada 757.
Air Transat 9 uniform, turn right heading 330.
Alright, that's on the uniform. Say again, please.
Air Transat 9 uniform, turn right heading 360.
Right 360, it's that's on the uniform.
Search Canada, apostrophe.
Jesus, you can't park there, Murphy!
Stand by, Air Transat 765, wind 360, 10, clear to land 06 right.
Clear to land 06 right, Air Transat 765.
Air Canada 757, speed 170.
To be
Speed
fair,
170 knots, Air Canada 757.
And Air Canada 767, keep that on to save us.
we're probably as well to disconnect here, because he'll give out to me if I cross the runway, even though it's not active.
Keep that 6 miles, Air Canada 757.
Air Transit, correction, Air Canada 773, descend 3000.
Descend 3000, Air Canada 773.
Air Transit 9 uniform, descend 3000.
Descend 3000, descend 9 uniform.
FireFly 872, descend 8000.
Descend 8000, FireFly 872.
Air Canada 413, trying to run runway 06 right, altitude 3013 Delta is now current, descend 8000.
Where's he going?
Delta is current and 8413.
Mr. Proach, he going around? Oh no! The poor devil!
Air Transit 765 going around.
Air Transit 765, fly runway heading, climb 4000.
Runway heading 4000, Air Transit 765.
You're sat in your office?
Air Canada 75, correction, Air Canada 757, wind 36010, clear to land, runway 06 right.
Clear to land 6 right, Air Canada 757.
Air Transit 9 uniform, turn right heading 030, intercept, clear for the runway 06 right approach, speed 170 or greater until stables.
We'll just stay out of his way.
170 greater and heading 030 and clear for ILS, runway 06 right, and transfer 9 again this time.
Air Canada 773, turn right heading 330.
Give out, you big agent! Murph, me 13-year-old girl asked me what hairstyle would look good in her. Don't ever Google tips for... Jesus, come out, you can't do stuff like that. Brilliant. Google, what hair would look good in a 13-year-old? The guards...
765, turn right
the guards
heading
be knocking on the
150.
door. Was it Jim looking up the internet?
765.
Do these game ATC people ever have a laugh? To an extent, like, they don't want to be... Like, nothing that'll bring it into disrepute, if that makes sense, FMJ?
Toronto approach, FireFly 3 on a heading 330.
I'm just thinking, I'm as well to disconnect.
Break on arrival, runway 06 right, altitude 3013, information, Delta, fly heading 330, maintain 8000.
Maintain 8000, the heading of 330.
He'll still see me even with
Air
me...
Transit 765, speed 190.
With me gadget off, you know?
Speed 190, Transit 765.
FireFly 872, descend 4000, speed 210.
4000, speed 210, FireFly 872.
He's too busy, I don't want to annoy him to say, hey, I'm heading over here, look. You know what I mean?
Air Canada 773, speed 170.
He probably won't mind.
Speed 170, Air Canada 773.
Motte,
Air Transit 9 uniform, man. Don't know why you reset your transponder, squawk 3111.
3111, that's a 9 uniform.
Air Canada 773, turn right heading 030, intercept, clear for the runway 06 right approach, speed 170 until stables.
I want to get over there, like, but I'm not going to ring him up and say, hi.
030,
But I ramble over there, you know.
Right, and 170 until stables, Air Canada 773.
Air Canada 757, cross 06 left, Alpha Lima.
He's too busy to give out. You can't disconnect in real life, Murph.
Left, Alpha Lima to parking, Air Canada 757, thanks.
Air Transit 765, turn right heading 250.
Right heading 250, Transit 765.
Air Transit 9 uniform, wind 360, 10 clear to land 06 right. Air Transit 9 uniform, wind 360, 10 clear to land 06 right.
06 right, clear to land, Air Transit 9 uniform.
He's very busy. Hello there. Approach FireFly 235, sir. We'd like to taxi over to the West Cargo. We're currently holding short Sierra, holding short runway 15. Permission to cross?
Okay, FireFly 235, I told you straight into the apron and you're on the Bravo. I don't know how you end up there. Left Sierra Echo and Echo Bravo, cross 33 right.
Roger, yeah, it's a cargo aircraft, so we'll taxi on Sierra, cross 15 left. Thanks, FireFly 235.
Yeah, when you're at Delta 5 or Delta 3, I told you to straight into the apron, so if you want to do something else, let me know next time, please.
Roger, will do, no worries. All he forgot to add there was, you complete feckin' idiot, why didn't you do what you were asked?
FireFly 872, descend 3000.
Descend 3000,
but sure, listen.
FireFly 872.
Consider yourself told off. Listen, it's like this. The Irish will apply the way of thinking of Ryanair. But hang on, I'm not. Are you going to pay for my taxi fuel? Because you can shag off.
Number 2, following A340 over the threshold, wind 360,
A to C Real Life and A to C on VATSIM. Right. Surely you wouldn't want to bring that stuff home with you. Listen, it'd be grand. Be grand.
FireFly A72, turn right heading 330.
He'll give you a number to call next.
330, FireFly 872.
I told you to go into the apron. I didn't want to go to the apron though. I didn't like the look of the plane. They were looking at me weird, you know. Be grand. I see her over there making a balls of things. Oh God, yeah. We're a cargo air, like, we're cargo. Why would we go to the passenger terminal into the apron? And he did say via the apron and then stand of choice. He did say that.
Lima Golf X-ray 7 and Alpha, turn arrival, clear back.
He did. He said park at my discretion. So in the...
3, reduce speed 210.
So in the words of Murphy, he can shag right off.
Stand by, Air Canada 413, descend 4000.
Roger, stand by. I'm under parking that like a dog taking a leak in the wind.
379 Alpha, arrival runway 06 right, altitude 3013.
Right, stop it there, will you?
Descend 5000.
Jesus.
5000, 06 right, 301.
Your brakes are hot. Well, a squawk 77 for the crack. No, Jesus, no.
Fly heading 270, descend 3000.
Fair play to them though. It was very busy, wasn't it? It was very busy. Wasn't a go ahead to go around the taxiways on a tour. Listen, if they built the taxiways, sure, who am I to complain about using them? Right.
FireFly 872, turn right heading 030, intercept.
Now, make that safe, right? Now I'm going to drag my ass all over the airport again. Like, what do you do there, though, like, he was busy. It's funny, right? Because, and this is just me thinking out loud, I invite your answers, right? But his instruction was, taxi to the apron, parking at my discretion. He's an approach controller who's very busy. Now, what I could have done, which I was considering to do, right? I was just going to disconnect and then taxi anyway. But I didn't. So, for me to go into the apron and then taxi all the way around the apron. Yeah, I could have went into the apron. I could have stayed in the apron. I think that's where the beef was. I shouldn't have been out on the taxiway. So I think that makes sense. I shouldn't have been on the taxiway. I should have got off Delta 5, which is here, I think, isn't it? I should have got off Delta 5. Oh no, here's Delta 5. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I should have got off that and then gone into the apron. Doesn't that make sense? You know what I mean? When they gave you a taxi to apron, you should have called back asking for routing to the cargo if he's top down. Yeah. Okay, so right, we've learned that. So the lesson of this one should have been follow his instruction into the apron. Because he told us, yeah, get into the apron and park where you like. Parking at my discretion, like, that's where it got a little bit weird. So I don't think his beef was, I was saying, hey, I want to move across to there. His beef was, I was out in the taxiways. Which, that makes sense. Imagine if I didn't turn on the brakes, you know? Gibbo, we've already said that, Jesus, twice. Gibbo says, Murph, my 13-year-old daughter asked me what hairstyle will look good, and don't ever Google tips for grooming a teenage girl. Jesus. All aprons are uncontrolled in Canada, so once you are there, he can ignore you. This is one of the problems I have with VATSIM, says Mountain Man, and prefers their intentions. They just get too busy sometimes, and then they snap. I don't think he didn't snap. He didn't snap. He was just letting me know I did something he didn't ask me to do. Does that make sense? I did something he didn't authorize. So that's why, you know, style offenders list. Brilliant. Yeah. Why is my chat about 15 minutes behind? Mr. Chippy, good to see you, buddy. A ground controller would have kind of sorted that out, you know? But he also thought it was a passenger plane. So that's what he was thinking. Now, there's two things you can look back there. I should have said request taxi to parking. That should have been what I did. You know, you can give your parking intentions as part of your clear of the runway. Yeah, just that's the best way to do it, Hans. I should have said vacated the active 06 right on Delta 5, request taxi to cargo. Then there's no excuse for any sort of, you know, I want to go here, but he told me to go there. That rules it out. So that's the best way to deal with that. Like, he came back to me to say, hey, listen, I told you to go to the apron, not wander around the taxiways. So next time, go to the apron, do what you're told. I totally get that. My level of thinking, or at least the logic I tried to apply was, you know, he's on approach. When he said go to taxi to the apron, parking at my discretion, I literally could have parked anywhere, but it's the fact that I didn't go via the apron. But either way, right, had I have gone to the apron, I still would have asked to cross. Like, a runway's a runway. It doesn't matter if it's active or it's not. That's a runway. You know what I mean? And like, my train of thought was, he's busy, I'm not going to call him up from the apron requesting taxi to go across. Like, that was me thoughts, you know what I mean? Interesting. It's just one of those things, like, the takeaway from it is, try and be clear when you vacate the runway to say, hey, send me down to the cargo ramp there, will you? Instead of over to the apron, you know? Yeah, you still had, I still had to call him up. Well, yeah, I had to call him up anyway. I wasn't going to cross the runway without asking him. Like, that's just a major no-no. Whatever about a taxiway, I mean, whatever about a taxiway. But the moral of the story there was, his instruction was, taxi to the apron, parking at my discretion. I never went to the apron. I stayed in the taxiway and I kind of just handrailed it. And I said, sure, I'll go down this way, sure. I mean, the apron's only there. It's only beside me. It'll be grand. You know what I mean? Yeah, it doesn't apply to us. Sure, we invented it, you know. Rights and diary today, Murph had thoughts. Right? Memphis says, if he's working top down, it's down to him to manage workload. No, he did. He did. Like, I don't think he did anything wrong. In fact, I'm certain he didn't do anything wrong. The lesson for me is I didn't go into the apron. And again, if I want to avoid all doubt, I should have said, hey, once I vacated the runway, I should have asked, hey, request taxi to the cargo apron. Do you know what I mean? So that's the way I would have done it. But anyway, hang on, we jump into the lads and have a listen to them, because that was definitely a full-on session. That was good. That was a busy night. We'll jump into now for words of wisdom from my my partners in crime. Good evening, lads.
That was fun, wasn't it?
So, I've aged about 6 years in that one flight. What about you?
I think you could double that for me.
It was good though, wasn't it?
It was intense.
It was good though. It was good. Like, it's amazing. When you know, if we were to look back at it, I think our challenge tonight was the velocity of instructions. It wasn't what they were asking us to do. It was a mix between the accents and also the speed in which they were issuing that stuff, i.e. very, very busy airspace. I think that's where our challenge was tonight.
He also gave us some very, very strange speed restrictions as well, Murph, and none of us knew what he meant.
Yeah, I saw it. Like, he was doing it for spacing, but yeah, he was a little bit kind of hyper on the speed. Like, he gave me a Mach 7.4, and then, you know, when I kind of transitioned down at 310, and then he cancelled it a couple of minutes later. So I think that was more for his spacing, but like, he'd have been better saying, you know, maintain such a speed until such a waypoint, or just reduce speed now to whatever, rather than constantly changing it. Now, the spacing was good. There was there was one go around, but that wasn't due to traffic. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's there was a lot of stuff thrown at us there, but it was very good. It was a great experience. Do you know?
And I think we've all made it, have we? Is Iceman down?
He's just on final.
He's still landing.
Ooh. Did everyone get in one go, or the go-arounds?
You'll find in North America we use speeds a lot more than in Europe, and we do change speeds when certain ones aren't working the way we want them to.
Yeah. Because, like, it only takes one aircraft to do something and everyone else then starts getting affected. And if you say, right, go 3 aircraft back in the loop and you give them a speed restriction, if they don't do it right, now you got to jump back to, like, the 4th, 5th and 6th aircraft. So, like, I get it. But it's just, we weren't used to it. At least we know now. And, like, that's the thing. A flight like this will stick to you because in terms of... I've learned 2 important things tonight. One was all the way back the road at Boston. Because monitor the frequency doesn't mean, Asher, how are you, Johnny? Are you well? You know, it's shut up and monitor it, Murph, right? And then the second one then, you know, if I don't want parking somewhere handy, if I need to get to a certain area, tell him. Because no matter what way I try and rack this one in my head, you know, go to the apron, parking your discretion, that leaves the 2 open for me. So I should have said when I vacated the runway, taxi to cargo. That would have, if had he done that, there would have been no confusion whatsoever. Do you know what I mean?
Fair gave it out to you, didn't he?
Can I add one thing to that?
I missed it.
Because cargo was off to the right, correct?
Cargo was off to the left. So the apron...
It was left, I think, yeah.
It was left.
Okay. I thought it was off to the right. Okay, because you had to cross the runway again.
Not the active. It was a different runway. 33 right, I had to cross. And that runway was not in use. Okay. But that's why I said...
That's why I didn't go to the cargo ramp. He told me standard choice, so I just looked to see where the rest of the lads were parked up.
I should have done that. I could have disconnected and done what I liked. But it was an interesting kind of... Like, put it this way. I now know, right? Whatever doubt was left from taxi to the apron, parking at my discretion... I was trying to process that to say, well, sure, listen, if I went into the apron, I could have headed off to wherever I wanted to. Technically, yes, provided I was in around the apron. But I still would have had to call him back to cross a runway to get over to cargo. And I was thinking, listen, he's busy. He doesn't want me, like, annoying him. What I should have done, and this is what I will do going forward, the lesson I learned was try and request that information or give them my intentions as I'm reporting off the runway. Say, I'm vacated the runway, I now need this information. If there was ground or tower, like if there was a ground controller, I'd have been handed over to ground before taxi instructions were given, which is another stopgap, which would make things a little bit easier, because then I could have said, ground, how are you? Listen, I want to get over to the cargo area. Do you know what I mean?
I was actually told by a controller not to report vacated. And he was quite snappy about it. He tell you, because I did that once. It was in the US somewhere, and he said, "I know you vacated. You don't need to tell me. I can see you." And that went down like a lead balloon.
Well, if anyone,
the only time we do a vacated call is when they can't see you, and they'll give you the instruction report clear.
Really?
Yes.
Low visibility procedures comes to mind for that.
Yeah, because if they're busy, they don't want you blocking the frequency with stuff that we know. They'll see that you're clear, and if they have to cross another runway with you, then they'll tell you, cross or whatever. Or if you're not going to cross another runway, contact ground point, whatever.
Okay.
If
I'm sitting waiting on the ground to cross a runway, I'll generally wait 4 or 5 minutes now before putting a call in, because they do eventually get to you.
But it sounds counterproductive, because especially for VATSIM, because if you have a top-down area controller and you've now vacated, if he's trying to line up 3 or 4 people behind you, you should be telling them you're clear. No,
we can see it. It's on the map.
Sure. The should say runway vacated. I mean, if you go with the FAA spiel, they would say you vacated the runway.
Trouble is, most people that say that haven't actually vacated anyway. They're still the wrong side of the stop bars.
100%. Yeah. Or their ass is dragging. Yeah. Like, definitely your low visibility, they're going to enforce that. And if you read down to the charts will instruct you to say, maintain the runway. These are your taxiway speeds. You'll get all of that for your low vis category 2, category 3 procedures, right? But the vacate one is an interesting one. Because I reckon that's something that you might have in Europe, whereby it might it fluctuate or variate depending on what region you're in. But my understanding was, even from the FAA, was you report clear the runway. That's it. Like when you land, you vacate and you report clear.
Pretty sure they don't IRL, Murph.
No. In fact, like my standard phraseology, if they're not having to cross the runway, is left turn when able, contact ground point 75 when clear.
Yeah. But that's
I don't want to hear from you again.
But that's if you have ground, though. Do you know what I mean?
Well, and if not, then I just tell them left turn when able, remain this frequency, taxi to parking, or give them special instructions. If they're not, like Southwest or an airline are going to a particular terminal, which is I know where they're going, I'll ask them, where are you parking? So I know which way to turn them on, left or right or whatever.
Okay.
And that's up to the controller to ask.
Because even like looking at where the area is, like an A340 just fits in that little spot to be clear of one and remain holding short of the other. Like that's a very unique stop bar between two runways. But as you say, we don't necessarily have to say we're vacated of the runway. Interesting.
I actually had a quick look in ICAO Doc 444, Josh's favorite document. It does actually say if desirable, the pilot should report vacated.
Yeah.
Or in special conditions, such as in low visibility procedures, but not actually that the pilot must do it. They should if it's desirable or requested.
I think I've even heard Adam Controls on stream say, you don't need to say, when somebody said runway vacated, jokingly on stream, he said, I know you have, I can see you.
Yeah. Like definitely, okay, there's definitely a need to say it in a CTAF environment where you're only talking to other aircraft. Definitely. Runway vacated. Yeah. That's without question, and that's regardless if you're in the US or over in Europe. So if you're only dealing on CTAF or on Unicom, you must report you've vacated of the runway, clear the runway, but they say runway vacated. With ICAO, which is it governs mostly Europe, well, the world, but it's the FAA have a slight kind of change in it. They're saying when necessary or desirable. We need to get clarification on when necessary. When necessary is very clear when it comes to low vis, right? When desirable, I need to do homework on that. Like, how is it? I desired to report clear at the taxiway or clear at the active. You know what I mean? So it's an interesting one for sure. But like, that's what I love about these flights. I mean, there we had a flight tonight, and it was busy. As I said, like the velocity of instructions, even some of the instructions, you're always going to get a little bit of a bit of a challenge with accents. And when you look at a flight, when you plan your flight and you have an idea in your head how that flight is going to go, and then suddenly you get a runway change, and then ATC come on giving you stuff you have not prepared for because you're thinking, why the hell are they doing this? That increases your workload something fierce. And you couple that now, like thankfully that A340, it's when I say it's easy to fly, it's uniform to the other Airbus fleet, as in things work pretty much the same, right? If you're in an aircraft you weren't comfortable with, that would have been possibly a disastrous flight, because more focus tonight, I felt, went on ATC than it did on flying the aircraft. And lads, you'd probably agree, right?
Yeah, and I think that can be a good thing. I mean, it was a massive learning curve for me tonight, I can tell you.
Memphis says, I control at Vancouver, and I never mind when pilots call vacated. Yeah. Yeah, like, again, I don't think, like, the issue there, it's not even an issue. The takeaway tonight was, in Boston, when I was told to monitor that frequency, I didn't need to give them a shout. And do you know what? They're actually similar. In Boston, monitor the frequency. I didn't need to talk to them. They can see me. In Toronto, I didn't need to say vacated. Well, he can see me. Do you know what I mean? So, I don't know. As a pilot, you're wired differently, especially when you're aware of other things in the background, such as, VAT USA having issues with connecting, and even I disconnected there, coming in and reconnected. So, as a pilot, you're always going to do your best to make sure you know, everything's running as it should be. And it was same with the ATC controls, because if you have a controller, and I know they're busy, but if they're putting you under pressure, you're no longer in control. And the reality is this, and you know, don't let anyone tell you otherwise. The controllers, you'll do your very best to it's adherence, it's teamwork, right? It's not they're the master, you're the slave, or you're the master, they're the slave. This is teamwork. You have to work together. So if ATC is putting you under pressure, either speaking too fast or getting you to do stuff, you need to tell them to stop. Hey, relax now, you know, repeat slowly. And like, slow your voice down as well. I heard Josh is very fast on the mic, and he can just deal with this because he was able to read back even faster than what the controllers were telling him, and they were speaking fast. And Josh can do that. I can't do that. So I'd be like, whoa, stall the kettle now, lads. So, and it's to do it in such a way that, you know, you're not getting thick, you're not getting upset, you're not getting angry with people. It's communication. That's all it is. And the controllers have the same issue.
And if they do it too fast, Murph, I always, you know, they're actually wasting time because they're going to have to repeat it again anyway.
Exactly. And maybe repeat it several times.
I nearly had to ask that approach controller. It's like, what altitude did you just clear me to? Because I didn't hear it. I assumed what you said, but yeah, I wasn't sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Like Hans Gruber saying there. Sorry, Scott.
I was going to say, I often pace my phraseology on how the pilot sounds.
Yeah.
You know, if it sounds like he's fairly new, I slow it way down so I don't have to repeat, and even then have to.
Yeah.
You got a great voice as a controller, Scott, because you're always calm and it comes across, and you pronounce each word individually. And for a noob, you know, I remember I was still a noob when I first time I flew out of Dallas Love, and you were absolutely brilliant.
It makes an incredible difference. And like this is the challenge, and also this is a good thing about controllers as well, right? Because this is where the experience really does get really interesting, because, you know, you're talking to people like wherever you are in the world. I'm in Ireland, and I was talking to folks who are based stateside. That's their backyard. That's so friggin' cool. Same in Canada. These are Canadian controllers living in Canada. It's amazing to think here I am sitting in little old Tipperary, and I'm talking to these guys. I love that. You know, I think it's class. But I think overall, look, it was a very positive evening. You learn stuff. Never, like, unless they go out of their way and, like, they're really putting you under pressure, and they're just giving you a bad vibe or very bad experience, and you haven't figured out why. Like, discipline is very important, especially you know, in a group flight, because you don't want to bring the whole group down. So like your own discipline, it can be difficult to keep that, saying, all right, okay, listen, I'll disconnect or whatever. Because if you turn around and say, come here, you know, you insult his mother, you insult his grandmother, his sisters, you can't, you know. But it's always good to look back, because I guarantee you, lads, if anyone struggled there a little bit tonight, with the communication part or with the procedures, if you look back through this stream, and because you'll hear the voices, if you look back through it, you'll say, that's what happened. That's what happened. Like even Hans saying there, I had no further instruction after clear to land, and I was off the runway. No harm to let them know and give a little nudge. That's what I was doing. But I should have made it very clear I wanted taxi clearance over to cargo, for example, right? If it was the case, like when we got vectors coming in, he turned me left, right, left, and then right, and then I got left into, like, there's no way for you to kind of predict that. So, you know, if you found that you struggled, just go back and have a look at it, because chances are you'll find out exactly, it was at that moment, that's where the issue was. And to be fair to the controllers, it's rare, very rare, they'll make the mistake. It can happen, of course it can, but it's usually rare. Either there's miscommunication, you've done something they didn't ask you to do, or you did it wrong. That's usually or they got it wrong, but it can happen, you know. But why doesn't Ireland have an Air Force, says the Blue Baron? It's because we gave all of our military aircraft to the United States. They're minding them for us. We don't need them. You know, that's precisely why. But I'm trying to think, lads, the coverage in Boston tonight was absolutely brilliant. But are we a man down as well? Did we lose Naughty?
We did, yeah.
Jesus.
He had a complete PC crash, not just a sim crash. His PC froze. He's in the middle of trying to sort out why.
Ah, no way. Yeah, it was a great flight. It really was. Like that gave us a proper run for what we're doing, and like considering what we're doing now next week, if this doesn't kind of shake our confidence and make us go back and do a little bit of reading up, a little bit of homework, where is this now? We're flying into JFK next week, so like this is going to be just brilliant.
That'll be fine then, won't it?
It'll be.
I'll tell you what else, Murph, is we didn't get any breathing space tonight. We went from one control centre to another. Normally, we always have at least one little bit on Unicom where we can sit back, chill, relax. We didn't get that tonight.
No.
So, you know, I found that particularly taxing.
Yeah, I agree. You're right. We did not get a minute. There was nowhere in that flight that we could actually just, you know, chill out, collect our thoughts, start planning. Like, we were on the go all the time, especially when we got a runway change. Yeah, you're right. That really added to it. Like, Toronto back into New York, it's a short flight, right? It's a short flight, hour 30 block time, but we're into JFK next week. So I'd recommend whatever aircraft you're planning to take, don't worry about if it's the same plane you fly all the time. Like, pick something you're comfortable with, because tonight was a great indication of when you're that busy, when you are that busy, you don't want to be ignoring what ATC are saying because you're trying to deal with a problem with the plane. And chances are the problem with the plane is because you don't know how to operate it, or you've broken something, or you know what I mean? So yeah, I'll probably take the Challenger or the Fearless. Right? Do you know?
I'll tell you what though, Murph, look how far we've all come, mate. Apart from a hardware failure, we all departed and we all got down.
Yeah.
And that speaks volumes, I think.
It really does. Like, lads, I got to say, that was the toughest flights we've done as a group. And by tough, I mean full on, lots of communication, lots of instructions for us to follow. All the controllers were on point. That was a busy, hard night's flying. It was a great experience, and it'll be, you know, it's go back, Dougal, a year and a bit ago, you know, and that's the thing. Like, it's fantastic when you see this, and even a flight like that tonight. I mean, you handle tonight. JFK is now not going to be as busy or as difficult. Do you know what I mean? Because, like, I mean, sure, Jesus, we had to deal with this. Boston is as busy. Like, Boston on the VATSIM network is every bit as busy. So Toronto coming out of this airspace, which is easier for them to flow out than it is flow them in, and then into New York. You know, be interesting.
Can I also
my first
just
flight
say
on VATSIM as a FireFly?
So
I
again,
didn't stuff it up. That was my
Big
first
thanks to
VATSIM
the
flight
guys.
as a FireFly.
Oh, was it?
Really? I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Brilliant. Well done. Congratulations.
Thanks to the guys in Discord chat. Without them guys, I'd have really struggled tonight. Thanks, guys.
No worries.
A great bunch of lads. But no, it was a lot of fun, and hopefully you guys enjoyed watching it as well. Like, I mean, it's a conga line like that. We've a group flight, and again, try and put your head put your perspective onto the controller. They may or not, they probably don't care, but some do. You know, it's being live streamed. There's now an mini event with 7, 8 or 9 aircraft all heading across. Like, that puts their pressure up a little bit as well. Not to mention then, when you have somewhere like these bigger airports, your Bostons, Torontos, New Yorks, they're dealing with traffic coming in and out from every direction, not just ours. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, the Boston Center controller was that busy that he didn't actually hand me over. I actually got a ping from Toronto.
Yeah. It's mad.
I find that that most of the controllers don't mind streamers. unless the streamer's paying more attention to his stream and not listening to the calls.
Yeah.
That's the only time I ever see him get impatient.
Yeah. Which makes sense. I mean, if you need to give ATC your undivided attention, it's as simple as that. And like, yeah, you know, they can say, like, the tone in which I was listening tonight, the Canadian fella, like, or the guy looking after Toronto, not knowing his workload, it is easy to kind of say, Jesus, like, he's going nuts and he's calm it down and all this. But like, then when you realize how busy they are, and when you look at VATSIM, and this is, you know, that controller, he didn't come on tonight because, you know, someone forced him to, or, you know, it's his job and they cracked a whip. He came on because he wanted to. Like, that's his enjoyment from it. That's what he gets out of the flight sim in terms of controlling. He doesn't want to have a bad experience either. But suddenly when things get very, very busy, you can hear it. You can definitely hear it. He's trying to keep control of that. So it's very interesting when you kind of consider, like, we're busy and under a bit of pressure. He's busy and under a bit of pressure, or she. Like, it's class when it all mixes together. But if you're, you know, as a pilot, if you're listening thinking, Jesus, I wouldn't be able to handle that at all. Well, you would. You absolutely would, because it's experience. And if the controllers are speaking a little bit too fast or too, you know, calm them down a little bit. Just calm them down. And you do yourself a favor by flying an aircraft. You know how to fly it.
And Rambog brought up a good point too. He said that it showed that he was an S3, which is approach control, and he may have, hopefully he had a solo cert so he could work center. But that shows that he doesn't have a lot of experience working center because he's not fully center rated.
Yeah, exactly. He did a great. We all got down, right? He did a great job. We struggled a little bit with some of the calls, no doubt, but we still got down. And like little things as well, right? When you consider the runways changed, so it didn't really change some of the waypoints, but it did add some in there. It brings back all the kind of the basics to say, if they call out a waypoint and you're not familiar with these waypoints, you're going to struggle. Where did he say? And like, we heard him then, like, he was able to pick that up pretty quick. He started speaking phonetically then to say, this is the waypoint. Grand, okay, that's the one you mean. Because an accent, you know, and like from the American or the Canadian side, they're probably saying, what the hell are you talking about accents? You guys in Europe, you're the guys with the accents. And then we do. It's going to be difficult for the controllers to understand what we're saying, and we're saying, no, it's difficult to understand what they say. It's very interesting. But it's class, you know.
I did notice one waypoint that caught out other people, other than just us as well. It's when he was clearing us 170 until save us. It sounded like stable.
Yeah. 100%. And that's where things can get tricky, not knowing the waypoints or not being familiar with the waypoints. Like New York, JFK, like in terms of the scale of the airport, the layout, the approaches in and out. Like next week when we're doing this, we'll spend a lot of time on this. But like, for example, KJFK, right? Which is Kennedy. And when you see the scale here, you'd be saying to yourself, right, it's not too bad. We've gone to airports similar to this, right? Then you look at the approaches, and right, I don't know what way the weather's going to be next week, but we'll probably be on the 3-1s, right? Looking at the long range forecast, but that'll probably change, right? So, for instance, the missed approaches, which is actually fairly handy anywhere in New York or JFK, because, well, they just put you out to the sea, get far away, they stack you miles away if needs to be. But this is definitely, it's just one of those iconic airports, and this is going to be a lot of fun. But we'll need to bring our A game definitely to this.
I'd strongly suggest for anybody that hasn't flown into JFK on VATSIM to give it a test run before next week.
Yeah. And like, if
or even just go in as an observer.
Just go in and observe.
Absolutely. Just sit on the ground and listen.
Yeah. In the heat of the flight, it's a lot harder to calm the controller down. So do you think? So you think you're doing something wrong? If the controller is controlling top down, they have to be aware of the fact that there's a high workload and that is expected. Yeah, but again, like, Yeah, no, I agree, Roy. Like if the controller is busy, it's probably not as a simple thing to say, yeah, I was busy. Are they busy dealing with high volume? Are they busy dealing with lack of training? Are they busy with pilots having lack of training? There's so many reasons to it, but I would always say this, and I've never, and like we've done a few flights, I've never yet come across a controller who is just a muppet, just an arsehole. Like I haven't come across one yet. I'm sure there are, but even the guys who might get a little bit abrupt with you, or they might come across angry. They're really not. They're absolutely not. They're trying to help you. Like I got a ping earlier on from Boston saying, as soon as I did that, monitor the frequency, and I jumped on and say hello, I got a ping from Boston straight away, and they're like, whoa, listen, you don't need to do that. Now I can view that to say, oh, I'm really sorry, I'm getting given out to, and oh, terrible. That's not the case. This is how you learn. And always look at it that way. In the heat of the moment, you might say, oh, this is crap, I don't want people, but they're not giving out to you. They're trying to get their information to you as efficiently as they can, The observer option isn't well known to new simmers. Yeah, MV, 100%. Like if you're unsure, use the observer option with your V-Pilot or X-Pilot client. Very, very handy. Johnny Mon, good to see you. Woke up while you were pushing back. Soft light in its entirety. I can't wait to get the PC built so I can do VATSIM again. Oh, nice. Johnny, thank you very much indeed. And a super chat. Dude, thanks very much. Cheers. I did, David. Yeah, we took the A340. Great machine. Great machine. But again, this what we're doing, lads, the whole shebang when it comes to VATSIM, what we're doing and how we're doing it. You don't wake up one morning and suddenly be very comfortable with all this. This takes time. You have to learn this stuff. There's a bit of training required. But I mean, when you look at our group, it's so unique because you have guys who are controllers and they're pilots of all different backgrounds and experiences, and they're all accessible. We're all accessible people. Like, I mean, jump onto our Discord. If you have questions, we'll try and help you out. And even the fact that we have our own controllers across different time zones, right? Even if you wanted to get one-to-one tuition, if they have time, that's an amazing opportunity. Jesus, go back 4 years ago. That didn't exist, at least for me. There was no one in our community that I could say, right, I want to do VATSIM back then, before we started doing what we're doing. So it's class. It really is. But, right, lads, great flying with you tonight. Loads of fun. I'm going to lie down now and have a cold shower. And then probably go back and do some sort of autopsy on learning. And then I say next week, it's from Toronto down to JFK. What are y'all going to fly next week?
Something really easy to fly, like the thing.
Yeah. I might take the A340 to tell this one.
You might take the Tolus. Yeah.
I'll stick to my trusty A319.
A319, yeah. I don't know what to take. I'll see. I'll have a think over the weekend. Hot air balloons all around. Yeah. Yeah, I might. Yeah, we'll see. Take a B-17. That'd be hilarious. Could you imagine the trouble I get in for that? Well worth it. Right, lads. Well, listen. Thanks a million for flying along with us. It's a very it's very humbling to see everyone flying with FireFly Air on VATSIM. It's great to see, and you talk about phenomenal, ambassadors of what our community is all about. I really do appreciate it because you did incredibly well there tonight, and it wasn't easy. I didn't find that easy at all. That was a difficult flight, but I enjoyed it.
I don't think there was one of us that didn't struggle at some point.
No. Probably not. But
it was just challenging.
Challenging, yeah.
Because, like for me, it wasn't overly difficult. It was just challenging at times because of the controller.
Yeah.
And some instructions given were a little bit confusing.
Yeah. Brilliant. You wanted realism, we got it. Right? Brilliant. Right, lads, thanks a million, and we'll chat to you next week for our next VATSIM flight. Good luck to you.
See ya.
See ya.
Good evening.
And right, that was some crack. we're back tomorrow night. We're flying in the DC-6 out of Cape Town in South Africa. We have a flight as we launch our new FireFly Air hub. So we're back in the Douglas DC-6 and we're going to go for a flight tomorrow night. Looking forward to it, lads. And then it'll be all busy, all business as usual next week, I think. Maybe Tuesday day, no stream. I'll see. I've a meeting, but we'll see what happens. But lads, thank you also very much indeed for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed that. It's you get something from watching these things, you know, because they are. It's busy and it's hard, but it's so much fun. It's friggin' brilliant. An experience like that you talk about. Do you remember the time? Do you remember your man? Right? Loads of fun. So I want to thank you also very much indeed for tuning in. We're back to you tomorrow evening, 1900 Zulu time, and that is a multiplayer group flight. So bring any aircraft you like. We're flying in South Africa, and it's going to be loads of fun. So have a lovely rest of your evening, or perhaps you're in a time zone where it's already Friday. Keep some Friday for us, and we'll see you all tomorrow at 1900 Zulu. Till then, you take care.
Oh, okay.
Oh, balls. Thomas, you big scuttling Egypt. Oh, Jesus, there he is! I don't know! Oh, I take it all back. Did you just see me scream? Oh, no! That wasn't nice at all! No! Ready for this to give up? I'm a little teapot short.
Dreamy, sleepy,
and
nighty,
stout.
snoozy, snooze.
Here is me handle, and here is me spout. When I get all steamed up, hear me shout. Just tip me over and pour me out. Ah, Jesus! Stop! You see? Trying to turn. And we'll start advancing that mixture back in here now shortly. Come on, prop.
Sink rate.
You're all right.
Sink rate. Up. Sink rate.
Give us a bit of air in the nose there. Nearly. Nearly. Come on, Betsy, you can do it. We need the wind. Oh, bother. We need more speed. This isn't dangerous at all. 110, 120. Mixture in. The mixture's in. Come on. She doesn't want to play. She nearly got there. Hang on now. Easy. There she goes. Jesus.